What's up, y'all? It's your boy Matt Marshall. Welcome to the EPB Watch Party.
Precious.
What's happening, people? Happy Friday, everybody. We are back. Another watch party. The intro is still lit. I know it's a Champions League intro, but it's the best we have. It's our Chartits special. Chartits is in the building. What's up, bro? Just saying what's up to my folks. We're live here on YouTube and Instagram. Vojtech is in the building. Our Portuguese baller over here at Benfica balling. Charters has got new edits for us. We got about 30 minutes, yo. Look how early I am to the stream, Charters. I mean, come on. I've turned over a new leaf. Charters says, Mr. Eat Pray Ball, St. Mirren versus Celtic is on Sky Sports tomorrow. So I guess we're watching St. Mirren versus Celtic. Finally. Thank you, Charters. I have Sky Sports on my dodgy box. I will definitely be putting that on. Eric Wiley's over here in the building saying, trying to find a spot in New York City to watch this monumental match. Monumental is a little bit of a stretch. I feel you. It's big for us. Man United don't care about this match. Have y'all seen the lineups? We're going to go over the lineups in a second. Eric, let us know where you find a spot. I've not watched a game at a bar in NYC before, so I'm really interested to know, what that looks like. Chartits, we're definitely going to do it then, if that's the case, even though you said you had a game tomorrow during the St. Mirren game. I don't know how that's going to go, but it seems like we're going to definitely do it. We're going to do it. Yeah, Eric, we want to know what spots. I'm going to take a trip to NYC at some point soon, so we're going to figure it out. I know I still owe you a response to your email, brother. I have read it. All it is just setting it up, trying to set up some time. Maybe I can even find some time to come and kick it with you out in New York. That would be dope. More to come. We got Club World Cup coming up, all kinds of stuff. Lucas S. is over here in the building. What's up, bro? I think this is the first time you've joined this stream, so I just want to say what's up to new ballers. Do I know Kenny? I know a lot of Kenny's, bro. I know a lot of Kenny's. Sounds like the start of a South Park skit. But if you're talking about Kenny who plays in LA on ACP, that's the first one that came to mind. He plays on my team. If it's somebody else, it's somebody else. I don't know. Charlie says from Celtic. Nah, it isn't during it. Dope. So we got our first Scottish Premier League stream is gonna go down tomorrow. Celtic versus St. Mirren. That's gonna be a momentous occasion. Charlie, I don't know if you saw Meg Diamond. She's our other Scotland girl who taps into the stream all the time, and she said she wants to we want to pull up and watch some of our Scottish people. All right, we're gonna get into lineup soon because this is a big game for Chelsea. We're currently top 5. We're 5th place on 63 points. We're tied with Aston Villa. We just have a better goal differential. What is the table? Sorry if you hear a little snoring. You can see her down below on the camera feed down below. But it's baby the French bully. Come on, you don't want to say hi? Come on, cuz. Come on, puppy. Baby the French bully is in the building. PSG's not playing, so she's not as engaged, but she's here. Happy to be here. Happy to watch some football. Happy to be back on stream. And we ready. Wiley's back in the building on the YouTube. He said, yeah. I caught the latter part of the message. I'll watch the full statement after the stream. Oh, facts. No, I was just saying, yo, let me know where you're watching in New York. And I'm actually planning to make a New York trip soon, sometime this summer, hopefully for the Club World Cup. So I think there's no better time than that to maybe link up and figure something out in NYC. I need my NYC boys to show out for me because I don't have anybody in NYC. So we'll see. Wiley says this is massive. Charter says if we get a point, we go to the Conference League qualifications. Hey, yo, St. Mirren doing big things. All right, we're going to talk all about that tomorrow. Today is Chelsea. I don't know why the coverage hasn't started. NBC Sports, Peacock, they just be doing stuff. Lucas S says, I'm going waterboarding your dog with smegma. Don't know what that means. What's up, Mr. Next 11 over here on Instagram? Yo, if you want to tap in and not hear me on delay, come tap into the YouTube, youtube.com/@eatprayball. Matter of fact, while we sit here, I'll throw it up for all my folks. Join the convo. Come kick it. We're all here. youtube.com/@eatprayball. We're here. Vojtek says low taper fade. You talking about me, Brett? Because you know, we trying to keep it clean out here. I've had the roughest hairline my whole life, but we still fading. Sukashini, you've been here before. You have a lot of jerseys of Chelsea, bro. Do you think Chelsea will win? Yes, we will, brother. Yes, we will. That's what we're here to watch. We're here to watch Chelsea, Man United. Man United don't care about the league. They are done. They're done in the league. So it's all about us at this point. It's all about us. So look, let me throw up these lineups one time. Here, let me unplug this. Puppy, are you gonna? Nope, the puppy's not gonna move. We're gonna take a look because I saw something interesting. I saw Tyreek George was an interesting inclusion into this lineup. Villa also are playing Tottenham, right? So it's so funny. It's like the battle of top five, and we need the two teams who are in the final of the Europa League to pull out for us. So I need Tottenham to beat Villa. We need Tottenham to beat Villa just so we can retain our spot in fifth and work for it. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that. But right now, it's all about just this game. This is what we want to see. Let me see if I can share this screen. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Can we make it bigger? That's what she said, huh? Nope. That's too big. Whoa. And that's too small. I guess this is the best we can do. Maybe we can. No. Yeah. All right. You can't see much here. So I'm going to zoom it in, put it at the top of the top. All right. So look, this is what United are going with. It's just this whatever lineup. Mazraoui on the wing, Mazraoui and Dorgu on the wings that we got to be careful of. They're going to have three in the back with Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw. Ahmad is back in the lineup just in time to cause some havoc and maybe win a Europa for them, but he's not going to do nothing against us. With Bruno Fernandes up top and Højlund playing that striker position. The Christmas tree formation or the big diamond formation is what United look to be going with. Meanwhile, on the Chelsea side, what is the best way to do this? Hold on. I'm going to see if I can unshare and then share the entire screen. No. Yeah, there's no way to do it. So we're just going to show it. The Chelsea lineup. We got, obviously, Bobby Sanchez in the back with Cucurella, Levi Colwill. Tosin is back in the lineup. Reece James is out on the right side. We love a Reece James inclusion. We got Moises Caicedo and and Enzo Fernandez in the middle midfield. We got Noni Madueke, Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto with our three kind of attack. And then our young boy, star boy, Tyreek George is going to start. Obviously, Nick Jackson has that red card, so he's out, unavailable. So we're going to see what the young boy can do. It's exciting times. Let's just see what happens. All right, y'all. What do we got? Mount is starting. Oh, boy. Mason Mount. Good old Mason Mount. Wait, I didn't see Mount starting. I saw Bruno Fernandes. Is that what we saw? Yeah, Mason Mount in the middle with Casemiro. Exciting times. Mason Mount against his old club. Is that like a tactic from Amarin to try to get some excitement out of him? Every time Raheem Sterling used to play Man City, he would go ham. So we gonna see. Can I get a contact from my cousin? She's 1 day old. All right. Chardich is doing his usual. He's moving and shaking. We got about 15 minutes till we start. So I'm gonna leave it to you guys. I guess. Shoot, I'm early, so I'm not rushing. I don't like this life. Like, what do? I do want to complete a quick little edit, so I'm gonna do that. I wish I could share it with you guys. Can I share the edit while I edit it? That would be dope. But I'm also waiting for Antonio. I wanted Antonio to come. He said he had a big story for us. Antonio always comes with the lore. We're gonna figure that out. Let me start that. Okay. What else we got going? Come on, y'all. We don't have no coverage starting. Chelsea, Man United. Watch now. Big game though. Regardless, big game. Charters is still moving and shaking, getting Benfica, trying to get Benfica going. Sukashimi said, "Real Betis versus Chelsea, who will win?" That is going to be a really exciting game. People act like, oh, nobody watches the Conference League. Bro, that's going to be a fun game. It's going to be the lore of Antony, right? Antony, the revival of his career, coming to Betis and showing the world that he actually isn't a buster. That was just United and the United curse, which, yeah, sounds about right. Man, I want to see Chelsea play well today. We play well today, then I know we're going to play well against Betis in the Conference League final. That is coming up soon too. Definitely tap in. We're going to do Europa. I don't know if actually we'll do the Europa League final stream, but I'll definitely do Conference League and Champions League. We'll see. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and schedule that out right now because I don't know when those finals are. The Europa League final should be next week. Wednesday, May 21st. Yep, next week, Wednesday at noon. Conference League final is Wednesday, May 28th. So Europa League is next week. Conference League is the following week, Wednesday. And then Champions League is on a Saturday. So I feel like Conference League goes last because Champions League is on May 31st. Wow. So week by week. So we're going to do 2 big Wednesday streams next week and the week after, and then that Saturday stream for the Champions League final. I'm going to throw a party. We're going to do it outside. We'll bring the stream outside. I think we're going to have some fun with that. Like, finally, we did a full season, y'all. For those who've been here all season with me, I appreciate y'all. Chartich has been here at least the top half of the season since, Real Madrid, Man City. We've had a lot of stuff going on, so excited. Bro, Wiley, I might pin this comment because absolutely. I don't know what's going on, Maresca. I don't know if he's just trying things out. But, we're going to have to figure this out sometime in the off season or next year. Enzo does not fit. Dog, you can go back to some of my old streams. I've been saying this for 2 years now. I've been saying this since the proliferation of Cole Palmer because that was really Enzo's position. Enzo was never a deep lying pivot player. He doesn't tackle. He doesn't really control the game. He plays good passes. He's a good player, but he does not fit. I do think Lavia should also be starting, but we're going to see. So we'll figure that out. Chartich, a little personal note for Chartich. He hit 400 subs. Hey, congrats, my dog. Yo, if y'all don't know about Chartich and his St. Mirren edits, go on over Char Edit, CharedItzz. Char Edits, he's here. CharedItzz. What am I thinking? He's now at 400 subs. Remember, we get a face or voice reveal from him at 500 subs. So we just need 100 more people to tap in. But keep doing your thing, Chartich. We appreciate you. Chartich has been here for half the year, watching these Champions League matches. This is almost a full year of Champions League match streams. Every week we have it. Hopefully I get the Benfica contract soon because my coaches said I could get my pro Benfica contract at 16. Yo, Vojtek, keep balling. Good stuff, man. We got ballers in the chat. We got folks here on Instagram. We're about to start this game. We got about 15 minutes. 15 minutes of chilling. You know what I usually do while we take this time? Even though the puppy is just... What? Okay, we're not going to do that. Usually I go to the kitchen and we do a little eat part of the Eat, Pray, Ball lifestyle. Not sure what I'm gonna do, but we'll figure that out. Something just happened on the internet. We're gonna make sure all of the devices are connected, everything's put together. Yo, for those who know me on this stream, you know we're here early today, baby. Usually we're like, all right, all systems go, and here's the game, but we got a good 15 minutes to kick it. Char Edits is back to playing, brother. And he wants me to watch his edits while we have all this time. All right, let me do this. Let me finish my edit. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to finish my edit. Not by any certain amount of time. It's not that serious. We can do this on the fly. All right, we'll watch your edits. But Charted, you know what? I want to watch them at halftime. We want to keep this momentum going pre-Chelsea Man United. I'm trying to think of the other Man United storylines because there are some. First of all, what are you doing? Hold on. Let's see what we got going here. Now that Amad Diallo is back, honestly, this is a big game. We cannot lose to United, not the way they're playing this year. I want Cole Palmer to score a hat trick. I need this to be Cole Palmer's breakout game. Oh, snap. Charters got lore. Charters, what you got for us? You got some lore for us? Let me find out. And he has millions of edits. How are your edits doing, by the way? Let me know. Let me know. Yo, what is Peacock doing? Yeah, brother. We're both doing the same thing. I'm editing too, editing some more POV footage. I had a conversation with my homegirl who's a content creator, and she says she wants me to create more stuff, not POV, like more stuff on the soccer field, but not POV. I'm curious what y'all think about that. If the POV content gets a little stuck. AP Mac, the girl Tony is here live on Instagram. What's happening? She says, what's up? Where can I find a link to see the comments? Come on over to the YouTube, Tony. We are youtube.com/@eatprayball. You can also find it in my stories here on Instagram if you want to see the comments. You know what? There's a button here that I can actually show the comments on screen. I'd be forgetting where it is. Let's see. Oh, no, it's in the chat. Overlay. There it is. This is with the chat overlay. Yeah, I don't really like it. I don't like the view. Yeah, come on over to YouTube and come tap in. We're over here having a good time. The game starts in literally 13 minutes. So this is a big one. For all my Chelsea fans, come on and tap in. No one, me only, just joined. What's happening on Instagram? Appreciate you. Hold on. Charted's got lore. Charted's got everything. Eric Wiley says, I think having both angles make the POV footage more impactful. See, yeah, I get a lot of comments. You know, I thought the POV, especially the 360 POV, where I can kind of like the Matrix slow things down and show you like every angle, was like really unique. But a lot of people tell me it's hard to follow and their eyes get kind of weird watching. So yeah, you're right. Like maybe if I show kind of from outside looking in and then show the POV side of it, maybe that makes it a little bit better. So yeah, I might have to do that, bro. I might have to do that. I might have to, it's summertime, it's Club World Cup time, but it's also like I'm trying to boost up the content. So Wiley, I appreciate you on that. Charted said, I want a job. Charted, your job is to go be healthy and go ball out. That is your job. But that is a good note. That is a good note. I might be doing some more fun stuff, less pickup, maybe like more fun on the field stuff. I've always wanted to do like shooting challenges, things like that. So more content, man. Always as a creator, content creator, looking for different ways to make content. Chartered said, I want to start to do GoPro things. How do I start it? Bro, get you a GoPro. I use the 360, but it's easy. It's even easier if you get like a GoPro Hero 9 through 11. I think we're on 12 now, 9 through 12. There's a head strap you can buy for $15 off of Amazon. And, as long as coaches or the players you're playing with are cool with you wearing a head mounted GoPro, you strap it on your head, press record, and that's literally all you do. Having both, even drone footage would be awesome. Having both, we could do a trial run. I know, bro. I have some great drone footage. Not necessarily of me playing because I'm the drone operator, so I can't do both, right? But whenever I travel, I get kind of like aerials, drone footage, things like that. I want to do more stuff, but we want to figure it out. Instagram is live. El Camino is in the building. I'm here with you. What's happening? Talk to me, Matt. He says, yo, if you don't want to listen to me on delay, Instagram's going to be up all day. So you can stay there, but come on over to YouTube, youtube.com/@eatprayball. And I can see your comments quicker without delay. Wiley, for sure. We're definitely going to talk because everything this summer is going to be me trying to bolster my content. I'm going to try to dig in even more and create some more fun stuff. Chartich, I'm going to ask my parents about that after I voice reveal. All right, everybody get Chartich to 500 subs and he can voice reveal and then he can get a GoPro and he can start creating GoPro content too. Voice Tech said, I get all the huzz because I'm playing at Benfica. All right, bro. We get it. You're playing for a pro club. Okay. No, that's fire, dude. Don't let the huzz get to you, though, man. Stay focused. Keep your eyes on the ball. All right. We got about what should be about 7 minutes till the game starts. We see no coverage starting over here on Peacock. But on Peacock Espanol, it seems like it has started. Man, it's so wild. What we got? Hold on. Who's here on the Instagram? Terrell Allen is here on the YouTube. What's happening? Camino's in the building now. Let's go. Camino, did you see the lineups? What do you think? We got some other Chelsea fans in here. For you, those of you who don't know, Camino is a big Chelsea fan. He's in the media industry, audio guy, but film guy all the way through. We've done some stuff with Immortals Project together where we've talked about stuff. He's got his own platform. I'll let him tell you about it, but he is a devoted Chelsea fan. He's got a lot of hot takes. What I want to know from you, Camino, is, what do you think about Enzo Fernandez, like Romeo Lavia being on the bench versus Enzo Fernandez? I think that's really the question. That's what Wiley just said. He was like, I would start Lavia, to be honest. And honestly, since Lavia's been back, we've looked a more complete team to me. You know how I feel about Enzo Fernandez. He's just not the guy for me. But what do we feel? Voice said, I don't know why I'm flexing on you guys. Man, Voice flexing. Facts. He does say, I'm loving Tyreek as striker. All it took was just a simple red card from our boy Nick Jackson to bring our young boy Tyreek George as striker. I'm really hoping this could be a defining game for him to play against a big team like Man United, a big club, I should say. The team is not big right now. They're just who they are, but this is still huge. Moy Caicedo wearing a black mask. He must have some kind of cheek injury. But we got 6 minutes and 27 seconds till kickoff. I should get the scoreboard ready. We're about to get in here. We in the house. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Lavia comes on for Enzo to seal the dub. Yeah. I just think we're a better team, man. I think we can shut down United's midfield very easily. I just don't know what, maybe I need some folks to convince me. I just don't know what Enzo Fernandez brings. He's been scoring some goals. He makes deep lying runs from the midfield to help out, but it just doesn't seem as important and impactful as Lavia being able to make legit tackles in the midfield and then go and distribute the ball. Go and distribute it to Madueke. I just feel like Fernandez just holds the ball too much. I don't know. We're going to see. But I feel you on that one. Lavia comes on for Enzo to seal the dub. On some real shit, I'm hoping for a Cole Palmer reigniting. Like I want some Cole Palmer worldies today. Maybe a hat trick. Like that's what I'm praying for. That's what we want to see. Both games are massive, and Jackson is out for both. Facts, Eric Wiley. We're going to have to see some serious ball from Tyreek George. Again, Jackson makes some wild mistakes, but Jackson's skill set allows him to be so good for us, especially when he's making those deep runs. His speed, all of that is so important. So him being out is actually a big deal, but can Tyreek George hold that mantle? I guess Peacock is not going to show us the English version live, so we're gonna watch it in Espanol. We love that. We here with it. What else we got going? Charters. I should do a series where I go to countries of my main viewers and do challenges with them. Hey, bro, this looks dope. I will definitely keep that in the archives because I do want to do something like that. Eat, Pray, Ball travel is always about going and connecting with folks in different countries, so we're gonna do that. Enzo Fernandez has had a great season, Camino says, and I can't doubt that. I cannot doubt that. I don't know what that means because we haven't had a great season. You know what I mean? So it's like, I need players that helps the team, but still not enough engine in him. Facts. I agree with that. Not from that position. If Enzo Fernandez would be, I think if Enzo is a better number 10 somewhere or a better like in a midfield trio like they do in like Milan or something. I like this. I like what they're showing the highlights. This seems to be a prime moment for young George, bro. Facts. Wojtek agrees. He says Tyreek George is fire. We love it. We want to see it. I think this is good. I'm also expecting something from Noni. Noni is one of my favorite players on this team. I'm expecting him to put in that work, give Mazraoui all he can, keep both of those wing backs. Both him and Neto need to keep Dorgu and Mazraoui at bay. We hope to see that. That's going to be fun too. Man, if you're watching along, we're on Peacock. I'm on M Vivo Telemundo, and it looks like the game is about to start. Let me plug this in so I can make sure I get my scoreboard up. I'll be right back. Let's do it. Get busy. Don't stop doing it. Tyreek George. All right, I got cables and cords flying everywhere. Let me see. This is for the scoreboard. They did a really good job throwing up the lineups too. I actually like kind of how they did it. Let me see. Can I show that? USB video. All right, we're here. Hold up, y'all. We about to get ready. I know you see the game kind of in the top corner of the bottom corner of this feed, which I think is fine. YouTube, do not dock me for that, man. We're just out here trying to watch a game together. We got 2 minutes till kickoff. What else are we saying? Prime moment for George. TG's good. Let me call in Matt Camino. I'm going to let you call in a little bit later. We'll definitely do that. Let me see if I can find the invite so you can tap in. Voice checks that Charters. Do you want me to make you an edit? Charters, I want you to make me an edit. I'm playing. Definitely edit for Voice Tech. That would be dope. All right, game is about to start. Scoreboard is what I'm trying to get going. Oh, man. Yo, final thing before the game starts, score predictions. Go ahead and drop your score predictions here. My score prediction is 3-1 to the Blues. 3-1 to the Blues. Our defense is still just not tight enough. I want a clean sheet, but I don't think it's happening. I think they're going to give us a fight, Man United. Maybe even score the first goal. But 3-1 to the Blues. What are y'all score predictions? Let me know. Let's see. Let's get this scoreboard up, man. Let's see if that one works. And we off, baby. Game time. All right. Throwing up the scoreboard right now. Filters. Let's get in this thing. Top to bottom. All right, you want to follow along? You don't want to know where I am? I'm 30 seconds in. Scoreboard's up. We out here, y'all. It's game time, baby. Wiley says, Makalele, Essien, Lamps, Ballack, Conte. I find Caicedo and Lavia in league with these greats. Various capacities, so more than Enzo. I mean, Caicedo is undeniable, bro. You can ask Camino. That's his boy, for sure. Our Ecuadorian. Absolute baller. There's been no better player, obviously, as the Chelsea players voted him Chelsea Player of the Year. There's been no better player than Moy Caicedo on this squad. And there's definitely been no more consistent player than him for, 2 years now? Remember when he first got to the team, he slipped, and we got a goal scored on us, and then he was injured for a little time, and people were just like, oh, man, 100 million for this. Shut up. Literally Conte Makalele incarnated. But I don't even want to throw, I hate those kind of comparisons a little bit. I want to just let him be himself. Be yourself. Be your own version of a 6, Moy. Let's see what we got going to start this. Cole looks very much under control and calm. Moy is doing Moy things. Who's texting me right now? Cole's wearing black boots today, by the way. I don't know if y'all can see that. He's wearing these black Nikes. Clean. Hopefully that stands for he means business. Player of the year. Facts. Charted says 2-1 United. Harry Maguire is the GOAT. Wild man. We're not doing none of that Harry Maguire shit this year. Or this time around. Also, Wiley and Camino, I'm curious what you guys think of our new front shirt sponsors. I've been getting so used to not having a shirt sponsor for so long. And here's the first threat from United. Cucurella's going to really have to watch Ahmad, and Noni's going to really have to track back for Mazraoui. That's going to be really important. We're going to have to see. And Robert Sanchez does his job. That's what we want to see. Yeah. All right. Camino and Wiley, I'm going to drop a link for a call-in. Let me see. So I can have my Chelsea boys here in the chat. Where do I find that? I'm dropping a link if you want to tap in so I can hear you over the speaker versus seeing comments, because now we watching the game. And look at Moy doing his thing, got the ball to Cole. Cole wants to cut it and shoot. You can tell. What a good ball to Noni. Yikes. That's how we want to start the game off, though. Noni, you kind of got to finish that. I'm not going to lie, but great ball from Cole. Cole got a new little temple fade. Man went to slider cuts or something. That's what we want. We want Moises driving and then Cole creating. Noni with a great run. Might have been offside. He could have also squared that to Tariq George from that top view, but, you know, bang, bang play. Eric Wally said, who is it? The sponsor. Damak is, who did I looked them up not too long ago. It's like a real estate. It's a Dubai real estate company. There you go. Gotta have the money. Gotta have the money to get on our shirt. St. Mirren shirt sponsors are better. You know, folks talk a lot of shit about Ramses Højlund. I don't think he's a bad striker. I just think Man United is just bad for business. It's bad for teams. Here's Reece James' first test against Dorgu. That's going to be an interesting battle as well. It's really the wings that I'm worried about on the United side. I'm not worried about anything up the middle. Moises got that sewn up. Damn, Tariq George is back a little too far defending. Maresca got us in a low block. Yeah, they're going to have crosses coming in from the wing. Bobby Sanchez looks very composed. He looks like he's ready to play today. And this is what we want to see. And this must be straight off the training ground from Maresca. When Mazraoui goes up, it is Noni versus Lindelof. So I think we're going to see a lot of Cole Palmer. He gets that ball early. He's going to spin and just try to play Noni every time. And that's going to be, tactically, that is sexy. That's what we want to see. All right, it looks like we got Camino in the stream. Camino, what's happening?
Talk to me. Can you hear me? Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you.
Okay,
Perfect.
awesome.
I can hear you fine. Yo, chat, can y'all hear Camino? He's in the building.
I am here. We live watching this.
What minute are you at? Are you synced up with me?
Oh, hold up. Let me mute this so I don't bring no issues to the stream.
I hear the audio sounds fine to me. I don't hear your
You don't hear my TV?
No. I heard it when you first hopped on, but now you're clean.
Okay, let me just mute it just in case.
Yeah, totally.
I don't want to ruin none of the monetization.
I'm saying, bro. Every day it's something. You know, Chartits, whenever I watch one of Chartits' edits at halftime, which has become my new tradition, he's always playing some music from YouTube that ends up getting copyrighted. Chartits,
Oh, man.
Money. Let me see. Hold on. It says show camera. Let me just see if this fits. Hey, everybody, that is Camino.
My God.
Building.
I love the new ticker at the bottom, the marquee at the bottom.
Oh yeah. That's for our guys on Instagram, just so they know where we at, so we can have them come on, pull on up, and subscribe. Let me see. Can it go like this? Nah.
That was pretty. That's solid. I'm fine
Oh.
with whatever.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make this the turn me on. There we go.
That's dope.
There we go. We're all
That's
here.
dope. That's dope.
It's a four stack in
That's
the building.
dope.
Charted said W Camino. We out here. We're in the building watching this game. Oh man. And it's
All right.
going exactly how I thought it would go. Ooh. It's going how I thought it would go. Like United.
Let's go.
United,
Come on, Caicedo. Come on.
what minute are you at?
Listen, I'm at 9. Sorry, that's where we
Oh,
left off.
you're at
I'm at
9.
9.
Okay, so I'm a little ahead of you, just so you know.
So are you on Spanish or are you on English?
I'm in Telemundo, baby, in vivo.
That's probably why you ahead of me.
Is that because the English wasn't showing up for
English started, but it's 20 seconds behind.
I see.
So let me just try to get on your timing, because
Yeah, it's tough. It's like it's never an exact science.
never. Never. And we're still in the same like like time zone. Like we're both on the west side, you would think
That it
we're
would be.
pulling from the same something. All right, I'm at 9:41 now. I'm still 20 seconds behind you. That's
Really?
crazy. I need better Wi-Fi.
That's
What's better than 18? What's better than Verizon? My bad.
There's nothing better than Verizon. I have Spectrum and I absolutely hate it, bro. Chartage, you definitely soon to the stream. We're gonna get a Chartage reveal at what time? At 500 subs. Y'all, whoever's in this chat, go subs Chartage so he can come actually pull up to the stream, show his face.
Bro, turn. Come on. There's a man down. Let's go. Ref, you can't blow the whistle there, bro. Oh my God, bro. This guy has the head of a fucking brick. Sorry, my language, guys. Head of a brick, and that someone's like, come on now. You're Harry Maguire. You're an urban legend, bro. Come on now.
Young Harry, man.
Oh, you got smoked by Tyreek George. Oh, boom. Tyreek George smoked you. I like that, Tyreek. I ain't gonna
No,
lie.
I love Tyreek, man. I really want to see him. I just like if we get a striker in the summer, which I really want us to do. I wonder what happens to Tyreek in that. Does that mean he has to go out on loan, or those are the questions.
It's so wait, what's going on? What is he doing? It has to be our ball, bro. Ref, it has to be our ball, bro. Come on, bro. I hate this. Guys,
Wiley is at 11. You think you're 40 seconds ahead of us. I'm at 11:40 right now, Wiley. You might have sent that a little early. But yeah. I mean, obviously you can see the time in here, so you'll see how much further ahead you are. But man.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, this game is gonna be nasty. I could tell right now this game is gonna be nasty.
It is. It's starting to be broke. We had kind of a little rhythm going, and it seems like United is kind of breaking up the play. Well, what are we doing here, man? Take the kick.
I feel.
But that suits United more than us. Like we need rhythm. We need to get back to playing.
I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna say something that might not really resonate with the fan base, but Reece James doesn't have a home in Enzo Maresca's tactics.
Yikes, bro. Man. So the James lover in me, pause, is like, nah, bro. He can fit. He can fit on the wing back position.
There's no wing back position.
Stuff.
What wing back position?
We're playing 4 right now. We're playing 4 across.
We're playing 4 because, but look where Cuckoo ends up being, and look where Reece ends up being. It's never really right. It's never really that.
But that's kind of my point. It's like to that point, because I also am a Malo Gusto fan, and it's like
he's dead. He's dead. He's a ghost of what he was last year. Last year he had 9 assists, Matt.
Yeah, but he was playing on the left way more often.
No, not even. He was playing the wing back.
He was playing on the right because Reece was out. Now that Reece is back, we got to figure out. And it's good to have competition. It's good to have other players.
I think it's the role that they're being played in. Gusto is playing. He's a cam when he gets the ball in certain scenarios. And then he's asked to shoot in those situations, and his shot is abysmal.
Yeah, but again, all of these roles under Maresca, they have to kind of tuck into the midfield, right?
I know, which is why I'm saying Reece is a liability defensively at this point.
What?
He is, bro. What are we talking about? He loses the ball. He can't track back anymore.
I have not seen that once this season.
Okay.
I've not seen Reece be
because he's overcompensating himself. He won't step for a tackle. He won't, when he needs to invert. Look how Caicedo plays that right back position. And then look how Reese plays it. And then
Yeah.
you'll see what I'm talking about. Caicedo's jumping to the man. He's getting to the man. He's getting there a second or two late. Reese is just giving himself space so that he doesn't like get it cooked. He doesn't want to get fried and put on that highlight reel.
Wiley says he's feeling it too, but he'd rather have James than Enzo. And I agree. Like, don't forget, Reece James was, and again, I know this is pre-injuries, but Reece James was Division II Player of the Year for Derby County in the midfield position. So we know Reece can play. Not
Wasn't
just
it
wing back.
Wigan that he was Player of the Year?
He was no, he was at, I think he was at Derby. He was either at Derby or he was at, yeah, he was with no, he, oh my God. Oh my God. And Chart edits his favorite player just scored a goal.
Oh my God. Are we talking about Bruno? Did Bruno just score?
No, even worse, dog.
Not Mason Mount, bro.
Even worse. Even worse.
Oh, yeah, I told you. I knew this asshole was going to do some. I knew it. That's why I literally made fun of him. The fact,
Oh my God.
all you got to do is have physical. And this is the thing with Levi Colwell that kills me.
That's facts.
And this is going to bother a bunch of other people. The light skin community need to start punching people in the face.
Oh, he might be offside though. But
The-
look, Levi, you're right. Oh, he might. I think he's offside.
Let's see. I haven't seen the replay yet,
You're,
but
you're going to see the top line replay, and luckily it does. He's leaning. And knowing VAR, how VAR works, this ain't a goal. This is going to be okay.
oh my God,
But
I hope Levi's hand isn't keeping him on.
No, I mean you can't be onside from a hand. It has to be a body that can play the ball, a body part that plays the ball.
You're actually right.
But to your point, Levi Colwell, I really like him as a defender, but he is too soft as a center back.
He's not, bro.
I like him as a player.
He's too soft, and then even then, bro, like it's just too much entitlement. He loses the ball, gets fouled, and then cries at the ref.
Yeah.
Like, no, bro. Like, what
Yeah.
are we doing?
Any other skill position can do that, but as a center back, you can't do that. You
Nah,
cannot get fouled. You have to
I'm
launch
sorry.
it into row Z.
Nah,
That's
bro.
the problem. Harry Maguire's for sure offside on this one.
Nah,
that
yeah,
one was crazy.
yeah, he's offside. He's offside. But like, it's just like for me, it's just like when you see like,
Ah.
and I'm gonna be honest, yo, Ben, when since he came back from injury, has just been looking better.
But who?
Body of shield.
Wait, who?
Look at, yeah,
Nah,
I know.
bro.
Yes, he
Body-
has, bro.
Body of Shield has to go, bro. He has to.
He,
go.
just because he doesn't mean that two things could be true, brother. Two things could be true.
Yeah, that he's been looking better, but like,
But like, bro, Levi, bro, we should have sold Levi when we had the chance, bro.
absolutely not. Levi is literally our best center back. There's no better center back on this team than Levi right now.
That's crazy, bro. When you have
Who-
Trevor Chalobah right there.
Trevor Chalobah is going to be a forever sub. He's a Nathan Ake at best.
But
Great,
bro,
but he's never gonna be a
he's better than Levi Colwell today by far.
Trevor is not hurt, bro. Why isn't he not starting?
Because we have bigger games to worry about. Like what?
This is the game, dog. These
No,
last two
bro. What do you
games
mean?
are the
Like,
games.
okay, actually,
Champions
let's
League.
see who started the Newcastle game. You want to see who started the Newcastle game?
Yeah, it was Chalobah.
Thank
We
you.
lost.
Yeah, but
He's not on the
Trevor
team anymore.
but that's not on Trevor Chalobah. That the Newcastle game was a bigger game and a bigger opponent than this game, bro.
All
what-
of these games
what-
are massive.
No, they're
All
not.
these games are
Rasmus
massive.
Hoyland, bro, this team is 16th place, bro. Let's talk about what they really are and not the name on the badge.
It's
These
not the
guys are
name.
dog water.
It's not the
Rasmus
name.
Hoyland is dog shit.
It's the stakes,
Mason
community.
Mount is fucking trash.
It's the stakes.
Bro,
we
the
gotta-
stakes, only we have the stakes. United don't have no stakes.
That's the point. So this game is massive for our stakes. We need this
Which,
game.
but the
You want-
Nottingham
we need-
Forest game is way bigger, is what I'm
There's
trying
no-
to tell
there's-
you. The
no-
Nottingham
there's no
Forest
such-
game is bigger. We have
There's
to
no
make a
such
choice.
thing as a bigger game. Every
there-
game is big. We're in 5th place. Every game is huge. This game is
Bro,
massive.
if we have to choose, I can see
There's
why
no
we chose.
That's what I'm saying. There's no choice. Every game is a must win. The
No,
Newcastle is a
there
must
is.
win.
There
Today's
is.
a must win. Nottingham
The only
Forest is a
reason
must
why
win.
we're rotating right center back is because we have no one to rotate at left center back, like that we want to rotate. So we're gonna rotate the right center back.
We don't
like-
need to rotate. We only have 3 games left. And
We
plus-
we
plus-
are obviously rotating.
We're
What do you
not
mean?
rotating, bro.
Newcastle just wrote, bro. Last game against Newcastle, we had Malagusto and Chalobah. Now we have Tosin and Reese. We're
Yeah.
rotating, bro.
No, Tosin has been hurt. I don't know why Reese hasn't been starting.
Reese
But yeah,
hasn't been
bro.
starting because he's not favored in that position. Just like he's not, bro. I'm telling you, the
No.
games that
When Caicedo was starting in that right back position, I think Reese was hurt. I don't know what Gusto was doing.
hurt. My
Yeah.
man lives hurt, bro. Stop dyeing your hair and getting tattoos, and maybe your fascia might be straight, and you won't get hurt like Fofana. Like
Can
I'm
you
just because I'm sick of of like the coddling of our players and like and whatnot, bro. Like, come on now,
you
man.
can't say Reese is coddled, man.
Reese is
Forged,
absolutely
he is
coddled.
forged from fire. He has come out of huge injuries, and he is balling. Like, well, balling is
Come on, bro. Come on. Don't say he's balling, bro. He scored one goal, I think, since he came
pivotal.
back.
Pivotal too.
Okay.
Pivotal. First goal back from his debut. Reece James is important to this team. You know what I
He's
mean?
important to the team, but like everyone knows, like even on paper, he's not like a leader. He's not even like a vocal leader. Like he can't even do that right, bro. Like
Man, where is this Reese hate coming from? He is the most proper Chels on this team.
no, it is him, but then you're disrespected because you disrespect the next man who's just as proper Chels as him. So Trevor Chalobah, bro. What are we talking about? No. His brother is. They're both in the same vein. Their family is Chelsea. Nathaniel Chalobah, Lauren James. They're through and through blue, bro. And
that's very
Trevor
Trevor
Chalobah.
Chalobah's ceiling is not at Reese's ceiling.
Reese doesn't have that ceiling no more, bro. Let's be honest, bro. That's so crazy, bro.
We can't. He's not even 25 years old.
Bro, those injuries are not, bro. The amount of injuries he's had, bro. We have not seen Reese overlap or shoot or do the fakies that he used to do inside the box under Tuchel since then, bro. Yeah, and he doesn't even attempt it. He doesn't even attempt it. We
don't have overlapping wingbacks in this formation either. When do you see our wingbacks overlap this way anymore? They go inside.
And so even then, so to your point, and even to your point, he can't even cross to anybody right now, bro.
That pass from Enzo Wiley, yes, bro.
He can't even cross to anybody right now. We don't have anyone for him to cross to.
That's exactly why Maresca's inverting the wingbacks. We're not crossing the ball. We don't do crosses. We do get it to our skill play.
But that's incorrect though, bro. Because last year we was getting goals off the crosses. Malo Gusto had 9 assists.
I don't remember Malo Gusto crossing it to anybody for these assists. These
bro,
were
do you not remember that the Nico Jackson goal from Malo Gusto cross?
Which one?
I'm gonna have to pull it up right now, bro. Because it's
like a header?
Yeah, it was a Nico Jackson header.
Yeah, I mean, how many Nico Jackson headers have we had?
But even then, it could be low crosses. Like my whole point is just that, like, what are we doing out wide? So why do we have wingers? What are we doing with our wingers? Why do we have net? Like, what do we?
Our wingers are inverted and they cut in to shoot. Pedro Neto.
But then they're asked to defend because our guy and then so what do we like bro? It's so we have Neto and Noni being asked to defend, and we're asking Cucurella and Reece James to hold the midfield. And no one's like saying like these guys aren't meant for these roles. Like no one thinks like this isn't this is not like a good tactic for the players that we have. Like it's not.
I honestly I don't think Cucurella is a good wing back. I think he's great at this inverted, which is why he's done so well in this system. Because when Cucurella was also on my chopping block right next to Enzo Fernandez for a while. And he's really glowing.
Last season, the second half of last season, and then this season just shows that like that's not the case. He just needed time and a good system. And bro, like this is the thing.
Good system is exactly what I'm talking about.
Even then, it's like the people next to him though. Like sometimes, bro, Levi has a good game, and the double of him and Cuckoo looks amazing. But then when that pairing doesn't look good, it makes Cuckoo look crazy. And those are the games that it's like we as a team need to understand that this tactic is meant for other people to show up in your position when need be. Like everyone needs to be taking care of their like next position, like their next teammates like space. They have to. Like this is what it's very demanding of you being understanding of the spaces around you and your teammates. And sometimes Levi has a lap of concentration.
Definitely.
That doesn't allow him to do that.
Definitely. I definitely agree with that.
That's all that is. And all it is, and for me,
bro, I cannot allow you. You're gonna see it in 20 seconds, but I cannot allow this Reece James slander, bro.
Bro, availability is the best ability, bro. If we're gonna freaking keep making an excuse to him as to why he's injured or why he's not playing and stuff like that.
Just watch this replay.
I
bro.
saw it, bro. Did he even get it? Is it on target?
Oh my God, Camino.
All right then, bro. He's not the same. He's not the same guy, bro.
Bro,
He's a goat. He's a shell of who he used to be, bro. And it's okay to realize that. You know what I mean? It's okay to realize that.
This is wild. This is
It's
wild.
it's
slander.
okay. It's not
Reece
wild
James-
slander.
Reece James has always been not only a dead ball specialist.
Always, never. You don't need to move your hamstring to shoot a free kick, bro. So yeah, trust me, he can shoot free kicks all he wants. If he wants to shoot a free kick, go ahead, bro. I'll give it to you, Reese.
So he needs to be on the field because he.
Okay, fine. That's fine. That's fine. But I think
Right.
that the
Malo
role that
Gusto,
he's
you were
in
just
right
talking about
now, that's why the role he's in right now doesn't fit him. Do I think he needs to be on the field? Yes, but we need to find a role for him.
I think the role is perfect. The role is even better for him because this Maresca role allows him to cut in the middle and take shots like this. We don't need crosses. Like, we don't have anybody to cross to. So I see what you're saying with the overlapping wingback, which he was also proficient at, but we don't have anybody.
So when he's inverted and they are going down the line, right? What happens?
And Chelsea's going down the line?
No. The next, so he gets the ball. He's in right at the top of the box right here. Let's say this shot gets blocked by a center back, and then it's a counterattack. What's happening right there?
Moises Caicedo. That's like
So then what happens when Moises Caicedo gets hurt one day? Like, I'm Ecuadorian. I am of the vein that I know he will never get hurt. But my whole point is that we are putting ourselves. It's a liability, bro. It's a crazy
Romeo
liability.
Lavia. We have literally
No, bro. But the thing is, Olavia's isn't on the pitch right now, bro. So right now in this situation, what would happen?
Now you're going full circle to what me and Eric Wiley talking about. Lavia needs to be on the pitch, and then we are fully complete. We have our two holding pivot players who sit back and defend for our inverting wingback players.
I think our wingbacks need to wing back, and we need to stop this inverting shit. You don't need them to invert when you have Lavia and Caicedo there.
Speaking of Tuchel, he's at this game right now, taking a look, probably watching your boy Reece James, and among other English players. I wonder if he's watching Mason Mount. I don't know if Mason Mount will ever.
No, there's three players he's watching right here: Harry Maguire, Cole Palmer, maybe four: Noni Madueke, and the guy you just mentioned, and Reece.
I mean, he's probably watching Levi. I mean, he's probably watching every English boy, but definitely
I wouldn't be watching Levi.
Because Tuchel knows Reece James, it's going to be difficult for Reece to never be in the England lineup.
Yeah, and exactly.
Tuchel has the most respect for him.
Absolutely, and vice versa.
Can I fix the link? What's wrong with the link, guys? Did you have a problem, Camino, with this link?
Nah, it seems like Homie is the only one with the issue, but I think
Wojtek, I'm gonna send it one more time. Wojtek wants to pop.
And like this is the thing, is like I love all our players, bro, but it's just like under the same vein where it's like last year everyone loved Enzo Fernandez. Everyone was still under the veil of, oh my god, he's a luxury player, so amazing. I know. I'm just talking about the fan base. Like I'm talking about the fan base. Like, oh come on, Cole, come on, yeah, right. But like I'm talking about the realists, and I'm just like all he does is switch the play and make fucking progressive passes.
You would be great on AC Milan.
No, I personally think, and like again, hot take, but this brings up your situation that you love shouting. I think he's perfect at the Xavi Alonso Chaka role, so that Jude could play the cam.
Interesting.
Like if we give Enzo Fernandez to Real Madrid and Jude, and he's next to Federico Valverde, and then you got Jude ahead of those two guys.
I can't even put Enzo on Tchouaméni's level, so I couldn't even see that. I think Tchouaméni's a way better player.
Yeah, he definitely is, but I just don't think
Enzo needs to go to Italy or something. Like I don't think Enzo can play on a top team right now.
I mean, I think all the other people are saying like the other people, like the data guys, or like Enzo's wanted by all the big teams.
No, he is. He's a hot commodity, but it's because of his performances in Argentina. Like that has since
you think so?
Since his first season at Chelsea, he has not performed at the clip of a $120 million player. And
of course not. Of course not. But this season he's been amazing.
Amazing is an overstatement. I don't
know. I mean, look, he's been amazing, but this is the issue about it. The games that he plays, we lose. So like there's a weird rate, and this is a weird stat with that, where it's just like
It wasn't handball, bro, but they're not going to give that to us. But you said there's a weird stat
that like when Enzo starts, we lose more games than we win. So, and that stat alone just shows that like we could have good players. You could be a good player, a great player, but you might not be fit for what this is happening
and
over
that's
here.
the thing. Like, all
And
this
so it's like
stuff
people
we're
need to
talking-
stop being like, this is a bad player, but it's just like we need to also understand that like the Prem was dog awful this year. It was. And if you can't see that, like that's like, bro, looking at how like we damn near knew who was gonna get relegated from the top of the year, bro. Like, that's what I hate the most about the Prem, because it puts no pressure on the other team, on the other clubs. Like Man U and Tottenham could have got relegated if any of those other teams were actually competitive, but they're not. And so we always have this 17th to like 12th battle of just guys who are just happy to be here. Wolves, Everton, like just happy to be here clubs.
That's what you hate about the Prem, that we actually have
yes. I just feel like that there's not enough like full competition, like in a sense where it's just like Man City has one bad year and now it's just a one horse race. Like Liverpool had it damn near was in the front seat the whole year, bro.
You want more of a race at the top of the table.
Of course, there was no game. There was no game this season. Like, oh, this is the showdown. Like, what? There was no showdown this season.
It's been an off season for the top of the Prem for sure. For sure. That's why this top 5 race is so exciting, because this game is the showdown, right? Like,
nah, the Forest and the Castle game were the showdowns, because they're all in the race. We could tie this game and still win the Nottingham Forest game and be in a good position. We should have won the Newcastle game
and be in a good position. But if Aston Villa wins this game and their next game, we'll not be in the position.
But that's why we needed a win. But see, this is the issue. We should have won the Newcastle game, not this bum game. But like because those guys, we gave them 3 points when we needed to take away points from them. We needed that tie. We needed that to drop them points. And
no,
that's
for sure. But we need all these points. We don't need Newcastle to drop.
I bet you if we would have won that Newcastle game, we would have started more kids in this game. Like Josh would have started this game.
Absolutely not. We need all of these games. What are we talking about? We would be in third place with 66 points, right? City would be in fourth with 65 points. If they win,
Newcastle would be -3 points that they have. We would be above them 3 points
for sure.
But and then with this game, we get a tie. We'll be up 1, and then we have Nottingham at the end. It's better that way than like.
No, I hear what you're saying, but like as a baller, you don't go, I would rather tie this game. No, you go, we need to win the rest of these games. Like that's like we have one job. We have 4 games. We have Conference League plus these last 3 games. We need to win all 3 games. Those are that's it. This is our season right here. Like, and thank God we're playing United as opposed to, I mean, it's already tough. Forest, Newcastle.
Bro, but this is the thing. We're playing United and we're playing like shite, brother.
No, we're not playing. We're playing good.
Oh my. This is good to you. What you've been watching this first half has been good.
Attempts on goal.
How many attempts to goal we have, bro?
At least 4.
No, bro, attempts on goal or goal, like, bro, there's only, I think there's one shot on target.
Expected goals.
Oh, nah, not the XG. Not the XG.
Goals were at 0.5. Total shots were at 5.
Total shots, but none of those shots are on target. One shot has been on target, bro. Like, these are all bad shots.
I don't know. With XG, we have to have more than one shot on target.
No, bro. I'm telling you, the reason why the XG is so high is because Noni missed a sitter in front of the goal.
Ooh. Man, you're starting to sound like an Arsenal fan.
No, bro, I'm a realist. I'm a realist.
This isn't not real. We've got 0 shots on target, 5 total shots.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. What shot on target? The XG was because we were so close to the goal and still missed, Matt. That's why the XG is so high.
Yeah,
which means
that's not. We're still playing well. I don't know. What are we saying here? That we haven't got a shot on target, so we're playing like shit?
What, bro? You need to score. You need to shoot on target to score.
So right here, we need Tottenham to win this game, and Villa have gotten their first goal against Tottenham.
Yeah, they scored already. Expecting anything from Tottenham in this game when they have a European final in a couple weeks is ridiculous. Let's not do that. These guys are throwing a whole like
Well,
party.
no, you can't say that because Man United should be doing that too, and they're not. They're out here trying to fucking bust us at home. We need something.
I don't think they're trying to bust us at home. I think we're just bad. I think we have the ball and we can't do nothing with it. They get the ball once, cross it in, back of the net. Got it. Awesome. Yes, it's offside, but we have no one to cross it to like that, dude. Like we have at least their center backs know how to make runs in the box when need be. Like when was the last time you saw Levi get his head on a ball in our box, like trying to attack the goal?
Going forward?
Yeah, like going like
we don't do what they do. Like I don't even know why. I guess it was a kick. That's why Maguire was up there. But Levi will come up for
even in a corner kick.
Yeah, for corner kicks.
But when have you even in a corner kick? When was the last time you saw Levi actually make good contact with the soccer ball with his head?
Like win a header?
No. I'm talking about not win a header. I'm talking about try to score a goal from corner, like most center backs, are privy to do. Tosin has done it this year. Chalobah has done it this year. Like Levi just be struggling, bro.
Ebo says Manchester is trying to hold on. It has no more greatness. Facts. Scottish League is more competitive than the Prem. Yeah, right. Matt Marshall, Reece James enthusiast. Yeah, Terrell Allen says it's not that bad. Yeah, we're out here getting attempts. Another one.
It's never that bad when you have Caicedo, bro. Like that's the truth. Like that's the truth. And like it's just like it is like for me, it's just like we fuck up and then he always there's the save like to just clean it up. So it's just like, but like look at Neto right here. All right, so let's see. Look at that touch. Let's see something.
Yeah, Neto beats his player, gets a cross in, a little too close to Onana. Not bad. Like I don't
was that a cross?
I don't think. Yeah, it was supposed to be a cross. That wasn't a shot, obviously.
I know, but like I guess he was like I said, like it just seems very like
I don't know, man. Like
sticking shit at the wall, bro. And like
we're attempting. We're playing the way we want to play. We're getting the ball out to
against the 15th place team, dog.
Bro, this thought that the Prem is not competitive. This 15th place team is in a European final. Like, what are we talking about?
And that should say more about the Europa League than anything.
I mean, it might, but there's teams in the Europa League. There's Italian teams in the Europa League. There's French teams in the Europa League. They all got washed out to our 15th and 16th place teams here in the Prem. So what we saying? Like, that must mean every European club, everybody in Europe is playing poorly.
Nah, man. I just feel like Lyon just literally just like they had a crazy situation. You know what I mean? Like Atletico Bilbao gets a red card. Their center back gets a red card. Like there's a whole bunch of things that happen.
Bilbao took 4 goals, bro.
They had a red card. There was a red card in that game. What are you talking about? Their best center back got a red card. What are we saying?
Red card or not, you're not taking 4 if you're the better team on the field. Like you're not. You might lose the game. You're not taking 4.
I've seen Chelsea lose to Real Madrid in an aggregate. I've seen Chelsea lose to PSG on aggregate, being the better team twice. What are we saying? I've seen Barcelona beat us on aggregate when we were the better team. You could you know what I mean?
Right.
Like
we didn't lose by 4 in any of those games.
But we got 4 got put on us though.
What are we
saying? Got 4 goals got put on us. Like it don't matter. 4 goals got scored. No matter how many goals we scored or not, the aggregate ended with your net got 4 goals put on you. And like I said, it's just like Atletico Bilbao, like they lost Daniel Vivian in like the 50th minute of that first leg. And then they don't get to play him in the second game, but like their best center back, if not their captain. So, and then the game before that is just like, to really sit here and be like, to give United these flowers is crazy.
Football is about winning and losing, putting the ball in the back of the net. And United gave them 4 goals. I don't know why. And again, I don't think United's good. I don't think they're a good team, but they know how to win in competitions, and they clearly know how to get set up. Like Amarin is not a bad coach. He knows how.
No, he's not a bad coach. That's not what he has a bad. Bro, it's the same thing with the situation with Maresca. It's you are given players that can't do, like you're asking a bunch of algebra kids to do calculus.
Even to that point, looking at our team right now, I don't think there's a player on this team outside of Enzo who can't fulfill their role in this team.
I
Right?
think I don't think Reese could do what
Yeah,
he's
you've
asked
talked
to
about
do.
Reese, but
I don't
like,
think Reese could do what he's asked to do. I personally think, me personally, like I think that we would benefit more if Cole was actually out wide, like out wide right. And I know people like, I like the fact that Noni's finally left wing so that we could finally maybe explore that. But now that we have Neto, it just seems like Cole isn't going to defend, so we need Neto to be there because he's going to be able to come back and defend. But that's why this whole shit is kind of like a catch-22 that sets us up to fail, because it's like you got everybody in the middle, but if the ball goes down the width, we're getting smoked, and then it's a back post challenge every time where someone we get exposed back post, we get cut, and then someone crosses to the back post, whether it's over the top or on the ground, and we get smoked, and it's always either Levi getting or Gusto or Reese getting just exposed back post, or even like it's always some shape or form of that.
which I feel you. We could definitely use a center back, but again, I don't know.
So which center back do we improve on?
The one that we keep shifting in and out. You know, Levi's played every game, so
I feel like it's because he has no. But that's also an issue though. We need to have competition everywhere. Levi can't feel like he's the best left center back on the fucking planet, because guess what, bro? You're not.
I agree with that, but he has competition. We have 4 center backs, right?
Yeah,
and
I mean,
Levi's the only one who's in consistently, so he's clearly doing enough of his job. I think we need another center back to pair with him, and I would hope for maybe somebody with more experience, you know. But you know, yeah.
If we got Dean Huijsen, you would put obviously he went to Real Madrid already.
Yeah, but he's not really. Again, he doesn't have the experience. He doesn't have the experience that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a player who's been in Champions Leagues, who's been.
So then why do you want Levi?
Because Levi is that second one to learn from him. You know, like Levi was supposed to be sitting next to Thiago.
He was sitting next to Thiago Silva, and Thiago Silva hated it. He said, "I'm packing it up. I'm gone. I have to babysit this kid. I'm good."
Levi Colwell was not the reason Thiago Silva is off this team, bro.
Trust me, bro. Trust me. What a good pass.
It might be all 6 coaches that he had to deal with while Chelsea was in a rebuild for no reason after we won the Champions League. But it was not because he's dealing with a kid who's touted to be one of the next great center backs. Like, yeah, Levi is not what.
All right. So do you think he's going to be one of the next best great center backs?
Absolutely, bro.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. Dog, he's 22 years old.
And I hear it. And I still don't think, I still think that like when it's all said and done, he's not even Gary Cahill, bro.
Reese.
He's not even Gary Cahill.
Did he come down on his foot there? Yeah, you can't say that about a 22-year-old center back, bro. It's like you can't even.
I could when the ceiling that they're giving him is what they like. You're putting the frame. You're framing it this way, not me. I think he's an amazing player. Do I think he's going to be the top 3 center backs or 5 in England, whatever the case may be? I don't think that, and that's where I feel like people get it like confused. Like I like seeing what he is. He's great. He's amazing.
I don't know if you do, because you were just telling me how he's the worst player. I don't know.
Defensively, yeah, I think he's amazing for his age, but do we need him to be our starting left center back? No. Do we need?
Yes. Why
no,
not?
we don't. Because, bro, give me a. I don't like.
Eric
no,
Wiley says, "Oh boy, Exhibit A." All right, come on now. Reese came down on Buddy's ankle. You can't do nothing. There's nothing injury prone about this. He just came down on his ankle. He's gonna get up and play.
I mean, no, what even then though, bro, like at the end of the day, you know this being someone, when you fuck up your ACL, your ankles eventually, like, because everything. So this could be all, you might say it could be because he fell on his ankle or whatever, stepped on his foot, but it's all under the same vein of who he is. Someone else could have fell on, Caicedo would have fell on that same ankle, and this wouldn't be the scenario, brother. That's just the reality.
This is literally a tweaked ankle, guys. He's about to get back on the field.
And hobble and do the soccer limp
I know he's been injured for quite a long time, but every time he gets a tweak on the field, we don't have to measure his legacy as an injured player. Like, he's back, y'all. Like, he's he's back. I promise you. He's not playing around. You know, obviously we do have to watch him and monitor him, which Maresca has done all year, which is why we haven't seen him feature as much. But I do think he's going to get a full year in. He's going to play in the Club World Cup, and then next season he is going to be like a permanent fixture again. And I'm hoping that, because we do know how injured he gets. Obviously we see him, he's back on the field now. But don't count Reese out. All I'm saying, these guys are young, man. Yes, injuries are crazy, but sports science, the way it goes right now, you gotta.
It's actually it's crazy, but it's kind of trash how many people in sports are getting hurt right now, though, dog. Like,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
all the sports science is here, but more people's ACLs are popping more than ever.
Yeah, well, that's
so it's like sports science or not, like the injuries are gonna happen, which is why all these teams are so bloated. They're so. Oh my god.
Oh my god, he was offside anyway.
The toes up is crazy.
Bro, wait, you'll see it. You'll see it in 5 seconds.
No, I know, I believe you, but the toes up is it a Noni shot? Is it a Noni shot?
Nope. Keep watching. Noni to Cole. Great shot from Cole.
Oh, Enzo is. I'm glad Enzo. I hope Enzo was off there, but
you said I'm glad Enzo is off.
No, I hope.
Case in point. That's my case in point. When you're happy a player's offsides because of how bad he finished, that's a. And again, my feelings about Enzo have nothing to do with that shot. My feelings about Enzo is really more of a compatibility in this lineup thing. The same thing you're talking about with some of these other players, but like Enzo just does not fit. Enzo is more of a creative player, but we're chock full. We got Neto, we got Palmer, we got Noni, and we got Tyreek up top trying to get finishes in. You know. So Enzo needs to be more.
I agree with Eric Wiley, man. And this is the thing. I just feel like people, bro, like, I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of people, like, I feel like everything is too, like Noni does the same things. Like, I need to see more like tech. I need to see more like everything. Like,
man, okay. I want you guys, I'm gonna preface this because they don't know the conversations we have on Instagram and stuff. But I'm gonna let you guys know that me and Camino have had many arguments about techiness. He has a very specific version of what it looks like to be a real creative player, and I think a lot of people do, right? Like, when you look at creativity, and I'll even say this, probably, I'm curious if this is you. Oh, Wojtek is in the building, by the way. All right, Wojtek, I see you. We'll tap you in. I'm gonna finish up with Camino, and then I'll tap you in. But we have a very, like, when people see Lamine Yamal, they see it. Whatever that is, they see the creativity, the spark. For some reason, they don't see that even in Mbappe, right? And I'm curious how you feel about that. But I will say, for the folks in the chat, Camino and I have talked about Jude Bellingham, who I think is very flary, very techy. But a lot of people don't think so, and Camino doesn't think so. It seems more robotic. And I
don't want to say it robotic. I just want to say class and grace. Just class. There's class and then there's flair. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. It's like people don't understand that.
You're saying Jude has class, but
he's not flair, because you could have class, and then the flair is when Neymar does the class. Like, when Neymar is the teacher of the class, that's flair. You know what I mean? When Vinny is the teacher of the class, when Quaresma is the teacher of the class, that is flair. But when we get Jude Bellingham, like, just doing a roulette, like, is like, I get, like, it's doing
a roulette, y'all. Just doing a roulette,
bro. You're on Real Madrid, bro. That's like, should be like a prerequisite at bare minimum. Like, everyone on that team can roulette.
Lucas Vazquez ain't rouletting in the middle of the park, and that's a legend.
Lucas Vazquez, he's a legend.
That's a Real Madrid legend. He scored Champions League goal, and that's what I'm saying. I get you on flair, but what I value over flair, or what I value over that specific kind of flair that you're looking for, is effectiveness. And that's what I call flair. And so even though Noni looks like it's a little bit more athleticism based than techie Neymar style, Noni can cut past anybody and shoot with both feet. And he doesn't kill the flair out of people, though, in the Prem. Like, PSV Noni, flair.
So flair. PSV Noni going crazy, flared out. And I agree with you 1000%. I loved PSV Noni. That's why when we got him, I was
I
like,
love
oh,
Chelsea Noni, bro. What are we
it's
talking
not
about?
this insane though. Homie was jinking, majinking, going in and out crazy. Like it's just different, bro. It's just different. And like the Prem like does that. Like look at Anthony, bro. Look what Anthony's doing in Betis.
What is going on here? Cole
Look,
Palmer riding Ahmad's back. Oh, Neto got it back. Get the ball off. Whoa, referee. No, I hear you, bro, but that's just the style of the Prem. You have to be.
but that's what I'm saying though. Like that's
Yeah.
also English ball though, which is why
Yeah.
I'm saying Jude is more this than that. Like you tell me the like the this is gonna once again piss you off because you hate this guy, but like I guess
yeah.
the mo you
Eric
know who I'm,
Wiley's not a big Mbappe there either. Wait, say that again, though.
who's your like that's and so it's like and the thing is though people can have so much class that their class outdoes people's like flair, you know what I mean? Like some like you know what I mean? Like I rather my center midfielder have Zidane level of grace and class than be I'd rather have
Who does Jude get compared to?
I know,
most?
no, I'm not. And listen to me.
Legends.
I'm not saying I'd rather him be like that than him be like an
Name 'em.
Ozil level of flair in the midfield in the middle of the park. That's what I'm saying. Like me personally, like if I needed a 10 I would want it to be or like a midfielder, I would want them to be more grace, more class than but also had it all though. He had grace, class, and flair. But
Yeah.
me personally, I would want it to be a little bit more physical. You know what I mean? So like that's why I feel like Jude has that.
Okay.
If you think of characteristics of cams that have flair, you think of the Juan Matas, you think of the Ozils, you think of those guys. You know what I mean? They have flair to them.
Yeah.
Even at moments, it's hard, but like even then, it's just like I don't know. I feel like flair, like Ryan Shirky, like that's flair, bro. Like like that's flair, bro.
Where is Ryan Shirky right
Oh,
now?
all right, bro. But bro, so Mbappe was just there. Then you mean to tell me that okay, Desiree Doué doesn't have flair?
But it's not about.
Oh no,
You're telling me who doesn't have flair.
No, I'm telling you he does.
I'm telling you all of these players have flair. Jude has flair. Desiree Doué has flair.
Nah, bro. So how can you say
Noni
the same
Madueke
thing?
has flair.
No, Desiree Doué's flair and Jude's flair is the same. That's like me going to
Again, that's you. Comparison is the thief of joy, man.
No, that's
say that all
crazy,
the
bro.
time. If
you go to a burger,
Neymar to Jude
you go to
say they both are flary.
no, you go to 2 burger joints. You get 2 cheeseburgers. One cheeseburger is obviously more cheeseburger than the other one because this one got a whole bunch of. This one got chipotle aioli, got banana peppers, and all this extra shit. Like, I just want a cheeseburger. And this cheeseburger is cheeseburger. This is some Californian avocado cheeseburger.
Wiley, come tap into the stream if you want to explain your I don't want to say distaste for Zidane, but come on through.
Nah, it's distaste for Mbappe.
Mbappe, I'm sorry. Mbappe. Yeah,
no one can really have distaste for Zidane. That's crazy.
No, Zidane is the GOAT. And here's my issue with flair. This is actually a perfect conversation to encapsulate what you're talking about. Because it's funny, I hear you, but it's you still deciding what a cheeseburger should be. When a cheeseburger can be whatever the fuck a cheeseburger is.
No, it needs to have cheese and a burger.
As long as it tastes good. No, as long as it tastes good, it's a cheeseburger, right?
Yes, and that's fine in that system. If the restaurant fulfills what that burger means, cool. If we're at the Aloha Burger spot and we get a Hawaiian burger, a Hawaiian cheeseburger, go ahead.
Here's where I'm going with that. Everybody knows Zidane is one of the greatest midfielders ever. In my opinion, he's the greatest midfielder ever. You know who he often gets compared to, who is better than him? Xavi Hernandez. And you know why? Because he fits this thought process of a midfielder profile better. Xavi makes the game tick. He floats around. People have this idea.
Does Xavi have flair?
No. Well, like you said, you don't need a flair to be a midfielder.
You don't. He had 0 flair.
Right. So what I'm saying is Zidane, who's a 6-foot baller, a flair midfielder, someone who does all kinds of things, is not even put on the same level sometimes as Xavi Hernandez, who, by the way, doesn't get mentioned outside of Iniesta most often. Usually it's, oh, nobody's better than Xavi
but trust me,
Iniesta.
but that's what I'm saying. I definitely agree to what you're saying, because it's like we envision things too much as like the memory we remember them as, you know what I mean? So it's just like I get it. Like I'm never, you know what I mean? But like we got to remember like that same midfield that you're talking about got ran through by Midielis and Frank Lampard and Ramirez. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like people got to and they had, you know, like you know what I'm saying. So it's just
But what I'm saying is, player to player, people put Xavi Hernandez over Zidane or just next to Zidane, and it's because he looks like he has the midfield ability that we all envision a midfield should have. And I say, no, actually, you can be any kind of midfield, big, tall, small, flary, whatever. And that's what Zidane has. As long as you're effective, you're the best midfield. And so when I think about Jude, yes, you know, maybe Pedri looks sexier doing it, but Jude is a top midfielder. Jude is
absolutely
the best
like,
midfielder. And
he's
so,
not
and I say the same about Noni. Maybe Noni looks a little bit too athletic doing it, or not as flary as he did at PSV. But Noni is cutting past these people and scoring bangers in the Prem. You know what I mean? So, like, again, this
scoring
profile.
bangers. When was the last time you saw him score a banger?
Literally 3 games ago. What was that game against? Noni literally just scored.
What was it? Not the 2-1?
Yeah, I think it was 2-1.
No, well, Neto scored that game for sure.
Yep, right. Neto scored that game. He scored the winner, and Noni scored the early one. You know what I mean? Like, these guys are producing.
I know, but before, I don't know.
I know. We just got to keep watching. All right. So Wiley doesn't want to join. Vojtech, are you cool to? Are you still interested in joining? Let me know. The GOAT is in the building. What's happening? I got a video with 20K, and it's my 3rd video. Congrats on that, big dog.
Good stuff, GOAT. You really are the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. Did you change your name? Yeah, the GOAT. We don't remember you here or your profile picture, but if you have been here, we appreciate you coming back. Welcome back.
Is that Tom Brady or Mike Evans?
That looks like
that's Mike Evans.
Evans, yeah. Was Tom Brady 13 in Tampa?
No, he was 12. I didn't. I had once I saw the 13. I knew who.
Yeah.
It was.
What it depends on the game and the league. A bunch of other.
Now he ain't lying. He ain't lying, and that's very, very true. And which is why I was like, it's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Char keeps asking us to watch the St. Mirren highlights. He's probably asked us to do this the whole time.
Charted. Either we're watching St. Mirren highlights or we're watching your clips. This is halftime. This is our the tradition. So what do you want, Charters? Do you want your edits?
He's been saying to watch this, Liz. He's been saying watch the St. Mirren highlights for like he's been saying the same thing.
Oh, for sure. Charters is our baller from Scotland. He's a huge St. Mirren fan. We're gonna watch St. Mirren play on this stream for the first time ever on EPB live streams tomorrow as they take on Celtic. Yeah. Wiley's tapping in. Like the Flair argument, the Noni was more flary. He's saying, in the Dutch league, obviously you have more space to do more kind of things. And that's kind of my argument with La Liga too. You know, I have a lot of arguments with Barca fans specifically about La Liga and how, you know, they talk about the Prem has been a farmers league because Man City has just taken it, which is not completely incorrect. But again, the level of competition top to bottom, if Barcelona loses to a Rayo Vallecano, you know, on a cold Wednesday night, it's because Barcelona fucked up. If Liverpool loses to a Bournemouth or to Brighton on a Wednesday night, it's because the game was competitive, because they make it competitive in the Prem. So that's my only argument for the Prem.
Okay.
I know I'm talking.
I know, but like, where's Rayo Vallecano right now in La Liga? I
mean, they're probably top 8. I mean, they got to be up there.
They are top 8. They are top 8.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is, like, if I'm watching, and this is, I mean, we can go even deeper in this. If I'm watching the French league, I would much rather watch.
I've seen Barcelona play bad against Leganes this season. I've seen Real Madrid play bad against Leganes this season.
Exactly.
And Las Palmas.
And again, it's not because Leganes is balling or because their tactic was so much better that game. It's because Real Madrid or Barcelona don't bring the fire to the game. In the Prem, you got to bring it every game. Now, also, Camino, I will say, to your point about, Man United, this game should be washed. Bro, we're now tied. Aston Villa is up 2 points. So now we've dropped down to 6. We need this game. This game is so important right now. We need.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about right now at halftime. But at the end of the day, you know where you lost it, bro? Losing to Ipswich. But this is what I'm saying.
We can go backwards all we want and play revisionist history.
If we want to cry about these games shouldn't have been what they were because those games.
But we can't change the past, bro. We're in the present.
Can't. So
we gotta win this now.
But then to give them all that pressure, it's just ridiculous right now, bro. That's why right now I just feel like we dropped the ball after January. We played we dropped the ball after January.
But the season doesn't end until the end of May, bro. So
which is why we should have bought a striker in the January window.
This man, you're again revisionist history. We should have, but we can shoulda, woulda, coulda all game.
Oh yeah, so then when we don't make Champions League, we need to be honest with ourselves and be like, are we a Champions League team?
We are 100% a Champions League team.
Okay, all right.
I definitely think we're a Champions
League. We lost to No. What's that team that we lost 2-1 in the Conference League?
Oh, Dragones.
No, it wasn't even Djurgården. It was the team before Djurgården that we lost 2-1. It was the quarterfinal. Whatever that Swedish team was that we played, that we lost to at the crib. I don't know, bro.
Gink or something. I don't know.
No, it was one of the quarterfinal games. But my whole point, we don't even remember the name of the team, bro. And we lost to them, dog. And we didn't play scrubs. I don't feel like when you look at a certain point, we were better than Newcastle. But once Newcastle won that Carabao Cup, they were playing super spirited.
All they can play for, right?
With super spirited. No, it just changed their whole season up. They played for the Carabao Cup, and now they just been winning. Aston Villa, luckily Nottingham Forest has been dropping. But let me look at our last games, bro. We should.
All right. While you do that, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna throw on these St. Mirren highlights because Chardich definitely gets highlights every halftime. So we're gonna come back to this second half, my dog. St. Mirren versus who? Chardich. We're gonna do halftime. Wait, I can't do them, bro. I'm gonna be demonetized showing highlights of St. Mirren. I can't do that, Chardich. I gotta either show your edits. Chardich, what are we doing, man? I can't show these right now. But yeah, all right. Camino, my dog, I'm gonna come back to you in the middle of halftime. Stay tapped in. Either you can stay in this stream or on the YouTube, but I'm gonna come back. Everybody, if y'all want to tap in with Camino, he's got a channel. It's what?
Camino's Corner. You can follow me on Twitch, YouTube. You guys are you're restarting the stream?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Camino's Corner. I'm gonna do my halftime Thug Thizzle. Camino's Corner. I just tapped it into the chat.
What's your halftime Thug Thizzle look like?
Oh, we go and get tea. We watch Chardich's edits. He said, "Watch them yourself." Oh, bro. We're gonna watch St. Mirren tomorrow, bro. We can get on St. Mirren stuff.
We don't have to watch the highlight when we're gonna be watching.
We don't need to watch those highlights. We can watch those highlights at the beginning of tomorrow's edits, and then show your edits. All right, we'll definitely show your edits. Wiley says the next few games will show our medal. Facts. We got 3 games left. We need to win all 3. This game, Forest, and our Champions League final against Betis.
Champions League.
That's gonna be
final.
I'm sorry, Conference League final.
We're delusional. You know what's fine? It's fine though.
Bro. Don't become an Arsenal fan where you.
No, I'm not. You guys are becoming.
No,
Arsenal
we're not.
fans.
I'm not overreacting. This is
You're
Chelsea.
not overreacting. You guys are
Chelsea.
saying
You're like the players are horrible. The system is horrible.
No,
I think, bro.
No, the system is bad.
I don't think the system's that bad. I think losing Nick Jackson for all of January, February, and March really changed the dynamic of our team, obviously, because we had nobody running in behind. So now we've relying on Cole Palmer. And what happened? Cole Palmer went
But it's-
actually cold.
But that's
right?
why it's like the issue is just like we can't allow those moments to happen for us to be like, what are we gonna do? Like,
But that's what every team does.
No, but they don't though.
Man City lost Rodri. What happened?
They got
are we
Nico
gonna do?
Gonzalez. They bought
Who?
some Nico
Who?
Gonzalez. But see, that's the
Who?
disrespect. This is the disrespect, bro. Nico Gonzalez is a baller, bro. Until he scores on your team, I get it. You won't care about him. But Nico Gonzalez is a baller.
I don't think Nico Gonzalez will start for Man City next year.
I think he will start next year next to Rodri because they literally have no right back. They're gonna have to play Rico Lewis right back, and they're gonna need, and so they don't invert him. They're gonna have to just put another guy next to him. They're gonna have to put Rodri Nico. They're gonna have to
stamp that, because if Gonzalez starts next year next to Rodri, who is apparently I also don't rate Rodri. I don't even know if Rodri will be starting, but we put it.
So who's gonna start in the midfield? Who would start in the Man City?
No, Rodri's gonna start, but I don't think Man City's gonna be as good. Hold on, we're getting to second half, so let me do Chardich's edits. Chardich, you got to call out which edit we do. CHRDE Char edits, and then we're gonna get back to the second half. Right now, we are sitting in 6th place because Villa have hop skipped us because they're actually doing the job they need to do. We need to score and get in on City. So, Chardich, I'm going to do your latest edit that has 1.2K views. And I'm going to rate it. Latest. Oh, shorts, latest. Meanwhile, the second half is about to start. Hold on, let me make sure.
Look at that huddle. See, the only other team that I know that does a huddle like that is Arsenal, and they telling me that I'm acting like Arsenal. Reece James acting like Zinchenko. This guy's acting like Zinchenko.
You're literally
this guy's acting like Zinchenko.
Criticizing the huddle. You sound like an Arsenal fan. We don't do that here at Chelsea, bro.
Bro, when have we huddled like that, bro?
It's football, bro. We always huddle.
Bro, I want you to tell me when you saw Drogba huddle.
Go type in Drogba huddle in YouTube, and I'm sure you will find it.
I'm sure. Like that at halftime.
All right, Charters. This game has just started, so I'm going to show your edit real quick, and then we're going to get back to the half. Yo, everybody shout out Camino. Appreciate you, Camino, for tapping back in. Probably like when I get back to just stay in, and I'll tap you back on in.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
All right. Let's go. Charters, I can't play this music because this is Young Boy. This is YBN. I can't play it, so I'm gonna play it on mute. But this is Charters' latest. Why is it so small, Chart? All right, we'll show it. Hold on. What am I doing? Everybody, Charters' edit. Gritty style. Oh, hold on. I say it right. Yeah.
Oh, everybody grittying?
I don't know why I can't. Okay, we're full screen with. No? Oh, here it is. Charters, I'm messing up your edit because I can't go full screen on this thing. There it is. All right, Charters. He said not that one, the other one. Hey, man, you got to have this more organized when you're ready to show this. Hold on. Let me get this out. Let's see. Let me get the scoreboard back up. Man. Next time, you got to tell me which one you want. T-Man Tao says Moises Caicedo or Declan Rice. Y'all should already know my answer to that. We'll see what Camino says and what Wiley says. Oh shit! And I'm not even watching the game. Wiley's telling me this is why Reece James must be in the team. We have a free kick right now. Let me throw up the scoreboard so we all know what's going on. Shoot, I did not get my halftime tee. We got Cole Palmer and Reece James standing over the ball. Hold on. Let's take a look what we're looking at. Captain Reece did take it. Hits the wall. And Bruno Fernandes looks like he's seeing into Wednesday. Hold on. T-Man Toss, Moises Caicedo or Declan Rice? That's not even a hard question, bro. That's not even an option. There's only one option in that one. Charlie says, I have an edits playlist of my St. Mirren edits. 56 edits are ready for you. And Charlie says, Rice, leadership quality. Camino says, leadership quality. You guys, we got another free kick coming up. Hold on one second. I'm going to go grab some tea. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm touch screening the wrong touch screen. I can't leave. Not right now. Ramses Højlund. All right, I'm trying to tap. All right, Camino, tap. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Camino's tap back in. I'm gonna switch.
Oh my god, a 50th minute suck.
A 50th minute. Which one?
Rasmus Højlund getting. Oh, I thought he was getting subbed off.
I don't know
But he
what's
just
going.
he just took off his hand wrap. Aha, you got to be off the pitch now, Rasmus Højlund. Oh my god, you're so silly. He went to take off his wrap, and now the refs won't let him back on the pitch immediately after, and they're about to take a free kick. You know what? You want to just have my audio because I'm gonna be puffing the Magic Dragon, and I don't want them to demonetize you.
Puffing the Magic Dragon. That's what he's doing out here. Yeah, actually, let's do that.
Listen, I'm in the media. I know what YouTube is willing to do. I know where the parameters exist, and I will not let my man not get his breach. We all here, man. We remember at the end of the day, we're Chelsea fans. So one thing we love the most is
the Blues, baby.
It's the blue Benjis. The blue stripes. Oh, actually, that's a low-key fire jersey idea, man. We need a blue stripe jersey idea.
I would love. I don't know if you saw the new USA jerseys.
That jersey is hard.
But
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I like that.
Definitely doing it for sure.
The new Nike run has been fire.
Exactly. The Nike is finally coming back and doing more for all the teams except for just Nigeria. Because every year,
yeah. But there's like all these brands are like mongering on nostalgia. Like they're just hovering over the total 90s and the F50s and the Predator. Oh man, your reaction. The grabbing of the temples and then the rub down the back of the neck is the combo. And then the grabbing of the beard is the triple combo of death.
The triple threat. It was almost Mason Mount to really. It would have pissed me off if he would have scored on us. And
he would have celebrated too. You know that, right?
T-Man said, I understand why Moises is worth 100 million, not Fernandez. I've been saying that all year. T-Man, welcome to my world. Safa R,
I'm so glad that people are finally coming to this realization.
Welcome. Man, if I had $1 for how many times I've said these same
bro, you and me, I feel like you and me were on an island by ourselves for a long time, bro.
And it was because Enzo really was holding it down for this team when we were back with Frank Lampard and Graham Potter. And there was nobody on this team, but like
holding it down. It's all quotations. Like like that's what I'm saying. It's like holding it down. You're a paperweight, bro. Like you wasn't an anvil. You wasn't an anvil. Like you wasn't holding down the ship. You held down some papers. Like it's just different. Like it's just different. And then that's why it's like all Moises Caicedo needed was some time to settle in. And now look. Wait, why are they laughing at me? Why are they laughing at me?
Wiley's referring to, but Wiley is laughing at you.
What I say? What I say?
I can't remember. Yeah, maybe he's talking about the anvil versus paperweight.
Yeah, homie's a paperweight. The other ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what he's laughing at, but bro, that's just what it looks like sometimes, bro.
Safa says there are rumors that Jose Mourinho will join Man United. Get out of here, bro. At the end of the season and replace Ruben Amorim. Honestly, if I were a United fan, I would want to hold on to Amorim as long as I can. For this man to have had this type of shit season with this shit club and to still kind of remain unshakable and be in a European final.
Yeah.
Now the other thing is Jose. I need Jose to go to Portugal. That's where we want Jose.
Yeah.
I want Jose Cristiano reunion for one last World Cup run. So yeah, United fans, y'all don't need Jose. Y'all don't deserve Jose. Y'all fired him after he won your Europa. Like, get out of here. Now
or before the final, no?
No, that was Tottenham.
Oh, that was Tottenham.
Tottenham was stupid. United was smart enough to know that Jose is going to win you guys a Europa. So, and there he did. It was Tottenham who fired Jose before the Europa League final, which I know Jose is going to be praying that Tottenham can't do nothing against United. And I don't really
Are we gonna? Sorry, my cat Chelsea just came here and started yelling at me. I'm like, are you in the future or something?
Right. The young striker is not ready for this level. Facts, T-Man. I love Tariq, but here's the other thing. He's all we have right now. So,
but this is what I'm thinking. Like, do we really expect him to be ready for this level? Or we just have to use him because it's all we got?
We have to use him because it's all we got.
So I just feel like we know he's not ready for this level.
Yeah.
And like,
but this is still a game, and still we have 90 minutes for this. This is still a game where he can be a breakout.
Look at the subs. Look at the subs. Look at the subs, Matt. Look at the subs right now, and then you tell me who comes off for the attacking four. We have no subs for the attacking four, bro. So they're all four of them are staying on 90 minutes.
Wait, Jadon Sancho.
Jadon Sancho is not on the bench, I think.
Oh my God, what is that? We're actually allowing them to get in. Jadon Sancho's not on the bench? That's crazy. There's no way.
Yeah, Sancho's not on the bench, bro.
Why? Where is he?
He's out.
We have Felipe Jorgensen, Romeo Lavia, H.M. who I like.
I love Josh.
Badia Shield. Yeah, we have all defenders on the bench. Where the hell is Jadon Sancho?
He's out. He's out on some sickness, whatever spell. But with that being said, no, Jose Mourinho's definitely leaving Turkey. He hates it in Turkey. Safa, he hates it in Turkey. The heavy rumor link right now is him going Portugal.
Yeah.
No.
Which we want to see.
All in all, that would make sense. Jose Mourinho, Ronaldo had a great time at Real Madrid.
Everything but a Champions League. They won everything.
Yeah, so it'll be very amazing to see. You know, and it actually fits the narrative that thank you, T-Man. Sancho can't play this game because he's on loan from United.
That's what it is. He's cup tied.
Yeah. It just can't play for parent club. Can't play against parent club.
That's what it is.
That I forgot about that.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, because Homie is a different player from that United player, bro. I forgot he's actually from this.
Jadon is not a United player. I will be very disappointed if we do not exercise the option and keep him here.
I think we exercise the option and still flip him.
And we could do that, but like remember, we also have Joao Felix coming back in the summer.
We need to sell him too.
Yeah, we got to flip him out of there too.
The only wingers I want,
which is so unfortunate, dude. So unfortunate. I think Joao is a baller. But
he's a baller. He's great, but it's just like
he doesn't fit on a team that's not built around him.
But no team is gonna be built around him. He's not that good, and that's the thing. When Kyle Walker said it himself, "You're not Messi, bro. Like, relax. Like, humble yourself, bro." And this is what I mean about certain players. Some players think they're bigger than what they are, bro. Like,
ref, that's a foul. They do think they're bigger than what they are. But I think Joao, the way he plays is just so free. I appreciate that he won't let, I don't know. I can't say. I was about to say he won't let systems define him, but it is.
I do like what you're saying too. And Cole is that player though. We can't have two. We can't have two.
Imagine Cole just continues the run of form he's had lately. Are we gonna just say Cole's not a good player? Like
not at all. But the thing is though, at the end of the day, we can't act like Dele Alli doesn't exist, right? Like we didn't
That's-
see Dele Alli do what he
that's
did and
true.
then fall from the face of the earth.
That's true. And
You
I
know
will
what I
say,
mean?
I will say that.
And remember,
Dele.
Sorry,
Football.
and also Dele Alli was that player under Poch, and Cole Palmer was that player under Poch.
Yeah.
So there might be a thing where Poch gets those
No, but Cole Palmer has also been that player under Maresca up until
for half a season,
for half a season. Yeah.
and then he's ghost. And I agree, T-Man.
Ooh,
I agree.
What
I
do you-
agree.
Wiley,
I agree.
I want y'all to look at T-Man's comment and tell me what y'all think about this. Wiley and Camino.
I agree 1000%. And there's a man ready for the job.
Who?
Cesc Fabregas.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm not ready for Cesc.
I'm ready for Cesc.
What?
How is Maresca able to get?
You see what I mean?
No, what do you
Camino, when
mean?
I
What?
tell you you're sounding like an Arsenal fan.
No, not at all, bro. What are we talking about? So why does Maresca? The only reason why Maresca was getting this opportunity is because we have Joe Shields as in our freaking in our ear talking about Man City. This man, it's the reason why we picked up Tosin because he's a Man City kid. The reason why we picked up Jadon Sancho still is because he's a Man City kid. All these Romeo Lavia, Man City kid. Joe Shields is literally just orchestrating this bullshit at the top of Chelsea and thinking that like us real fans don't realize this shit. Enzo Maresca took a team that already was in the Prem and brought them back to the Prem. Como was dog shit water and he got them promoted and kept them up. Leicester is like, what are we talking about? Leicester was always Leicester before Maresca. And he almost still bottled it with Leicester last year. He still almost bottled it last year.
I've seen more under
So why
Maresca
Maresca deserves it, but not Fabregas?
I've seen more under Maresca.
Oh, yo, you just cut out. You're black, Matt. Can't hear you, but I can see the other angle.
Sorry, y'all.
He's back.
Hey,
He's back.
I'm getting a call from my dad. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Uh-oh. Charters, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? You back?
I did not go on Do Not Disturb, and now my call is off. Camino.
No, you're back.
Camino frozen.
Now you're back.
Oh, I'm back. Okay. I don't know. I am not ready for Cesc Fabregas. Yes, he did well with Como, is doing well with Como, but hasn't done anything significant with Como except for get them into Serie A.
And keep them there. After, you know how hard it is to promote a team from the lower division and keep them there?
I don't know. Venezia did it, and Venezia's trash.
What do you mean? Bro?
Venezia did it. Venezia's not that good of a team, but they're still in Serie A. Whoop! That's a foul, referee. Let's go! And that's what Tariq George can do for us. Gosh. I don't know. Something's wrong with my picture. I'm frozen on me, but I think you guys can see me.
No, we could see. I mean, I could see you on Restream. Let me see if everything is good on YouTube. I got you. Yeah, you're good on YouTube.
I'm good on YouTube. Yeah.
You're good. You're good, bro.
It's so. You see this play? Like that's all we need from a young striker. That's not. Really a PK. It's not really a PK, but I'll take it.
Everything's a penalty or a red card in slow motion. Me and my boys say this all the time. You put it in slow motion, of course it's gonna look like a fucking penalty, bro.
Yeah. I mean that's real.
No, that's not a penalty, bro. I wouldn't give that a pen.
You think VAR's gonna call that back?
I would, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
I
would. Of course you want it, but this is what I'm saying. This is, and I love it because everything takes to be great. It also takes luck. Maybe his elbow did touch him. Touch him.
It's slight contact, but it is contact. But I don't know how it.
Oh yeah, the elbow does touch him. Elbow touches him. Let's go. Elbow touches him. This has to be a pen. Oh my god, it has to be. Because
ref is coming. Look at the screen.
George gets. Yeah, you're ahead of me. You're a whole.
George.
No, if he's if he's going to,
I don't know.
It's not. No, if he's going, did he call it a penalty or did he not call it a penalty?
No, he called it a penalty.
So if he's going to the window, they're overturning it.
Wiley says penalty.
No, he said that a couple minutes ago.
He said Caicedo is making the passes that Enzo is supposed to do. Bro, I mean,
I've been trying to tell people that Caicedo could play. Like I watched him in Ecuador. In Ecuador, he's the cab at moments.
Hold on. We're getting the coach says no penalty. I mean, ref says no penalty, which makes sense. That was an ugly one.
Yeah, what's everyone's favorite song right now of all time, Charles?
It's yeah. Wiley said not a foul. That's unfortunate. That would have
I
been a
mean,
good little lift, but I don't want soft
yeah, but that's my thank you. See,
handouts.
that's why I respect. That's what I'm talking about. If we win this shit, I don't want it to be because of that 5% luck that Fort
Yeah,
Minor was talking.
yeah. Like we need to
And
beat
remember
this.
the name. I
We
want it to be because of the all the other things he rapped about first. And remember that Fort Minor song that was in the Ronaldinho edits back in
This is
YouTube.
10% skill, 20% luck. Is that your
I
favorite
yeah,
song?
yeah, exactly. No, that's actually that fact, Char. That's my favorite song. Now that we said that,
Facts,
that's
facts, Wiley. It did. That was a great ball from Caicedo. 10% skill, 20% luck, 30% power.
power will.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even. That's
But
funny.
yeah, I want it to be all of that before it happens to be that we got lucky. Like I want us to be that our hard work and what we're doing in practice is actually showing on the field, but it's not showing on the field.
Yeah. So now that we're in the 60th minute, we need to do more. Honestly, since second half, it's actually been United who's come out with more fire. Yeesh, Masraoui. That's a
I
yellow.
just feel like it's the same game, bro.
Yeah.
It's the same story that we've been getting. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Maresca had got like criticized early on the year for starting games really good and then not ending them well. So now he does this weird thing of pressure cooking every game, and he likes winning games late all the time now. And I feel like I don't know whether if it was people got to him with the whole like you're starting great, but you end not too well. Like we'll score 2 in the first half and then end up the game 2-2.
Yeah, no, we had a huge period of that from January on. It's just
So I don't know whether he
long
changed his
season.
tactic and is now doing this pressure cooker thing, because a lot of the games we've been winning recently have been late. You know, we've been winning them late or just coming back late. So I'm just under the impression that this is what he wants to do, because if it's not, then we're just bad. Like I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
I want to go back to this Levi Colwill challenge real quick, because this is, if I ever had a complaint about Levi, this is the only thing. It's just that I think he's a good player, but even in that challenge, he gets knocked over and fouled by Mazraoui. He hits his head on the ground, but then as a center back, I want you hopping up and showing you have you're not affected by anything.
Exactly.
And instead, he kind of plays more like a creative player who kind of complains to the ref, rolls around on the ground in pain. I don't want my center back showing pain.
No.
And that's, a lot of people try to talk about Virgil van Dijk and he wouldn't fit in the Ferdinand era, and like he's not that good. He's not played against a lot of people. And maybe that's true, whatever. Like you can't really compare eras. My thing is, I don't see Virgil van Dijk in pain a lot. And that shit is scary to me as a striker who's playing against a center back. I don't want a stoic center back, I want somebody who's emotional so I can play to their emotions. And I think that's the issue for me with Levi. If there's ever an issue, he's obviously our best and most starting center back right now. I want him to get paired with a veteran who sits there and goes, nah, dog. Everybody else can roll on the ground and complain to the refs. We play the game. You know what I mean? That was what Thiago Silva was about. Obviously, that was a John Terry,
Yeah,
Gary
but like
Cahill
he was
thing.
there with Aspi. He was there like,
yeah.
I feel like he was there for a year or two. Like the fact that he still does this even in the slightest just kills me. Like you should have like that should bro. No one else does that, bro. No one else in this. Bro,
I mean,
why
we don't see a lot of young starlet center backs though. Like even Kubarsi does this for Barcelona. I just think
but that's why we shouldn't be starting
thing.
kids at those positions. We're giving them a
So
responsibility. We're giving them a responsibility they shouldn't have.
That's a point. That's a point for sure.
Like, bro, the center, like if we want to talk about age and stuff like that, like if you want to start a young kid, start them at the winger position or striker. But do not put no kids in my defense until they're like ready, until they have a kid, until they have a kid, legit. Like if you don't have no kids, if you don't know what responsibility and taking care of something is, please.
No, I have to agree with that for sure.
And so if he has no one to learn that from, like I think me personally, like I said, like this is just me, but I I wish we would just play a 5 in the back. It just feel like we fit so perfectly for a 5 in the back right now with the players that we have, the personnel. You know,
No, I think that's what's going to happen next year, which is
I hope so.
I think it'll be, actually, it's funny. I think Real Madrid are going to go with that too, but
No, they absolutely are. They have to, bro. You and me have had the Xavi Alonso conversation for a long time.
Right. And I do think Pedro Neto can be like a defense. No way, referee. Oh, for diving. Give him a card then. Thank you. Thank you, ref. Thank you. Eric Wiley with a good question that I say pretty much every game. What has Enzo done this game? Well,
Nothing.
If we keep him on, he might score a game winner at the very end with a late run.
No, that's a dive, yo. Diallo, are you serious, bro?
Wow. Moises just lifted his knee. And Cole Palmer running directly to Diallo. Yellow card. Yeah. Good work from the ref. Yeah, I think if we were to make subs right now, I'd probably pull Enzo off.
Yeah, I mean I think that was always the plan. It's gonna be Enzo for Lavia, but now you're the whole point was to get a goal early and then do that. Now that we didn't get the goal early, we're gonna bring in a defensive player to seal the deal.
I don't even think of Lavia as defensive, more as I just think he does what Enzo is trying to do a little bit better, right? I think, yes, you can say he's defensive, but if we press higher up the field, then that defense will turn into instant offense. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't, again.
Yeah, but I'm not expecting him to shoot the ball.
Right, I'm not exactly. I'm expecting him to win the ball, at the top of the 18 or something and give it to somebody who will put it in the goal. Like, that's what I want. So we'll see how long it takes for Maresca to put Lavia on the pitch. Tariq George is doing okay being a target man. Enzo Fernandez is passing to Caicedo in trouble. What are we doing? Okay, great job, Caicedo, getting out of it.
Yeah, I have an idea for an edit. You need to do a Strasbourg edit.
Bro, and you're right. When he comes back, Andre Santos, he is going to really be
That's my guy, bro. No,
yeah,
bro. I want him and Emmanuel Omega, bro. Those are the guys I want. I was big on Mateta, but now I want Emmanuel. And seeing what him and Andre Santos have already got together, we don't even need to change it, man. Just bring them both. Give me both of them, bro. Just give me both of them. Like, I love the feeling that when a good plan works. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
come on, hit it.
Yes,
hit it. Ball, Reese. Oh my God, what a goal!
Yes.
What a goal!
Let me get it.
I want you to watch it, but I also don't want you to ever say anything about my captain again.
Okay. I
Never
got you.
say anything about
I will eat my own words. Always. No way.
Goal. What a goal.
Oh my days. I don't want to hear nothing about Cucurella either, though, then. On the same vein. In the same vein.
Facts. He's our best striker so far.
Yeah, facts.
Oh my God, what a goal. And that came from beautiful sustained pressure. I'm going to tell you because I saw it.
But see, that's what Reese needs to learn how to do more of, and that was beautiful.
No,
bro, the spin move.
Like I said,
when was the last time you did the spin move?
I'm not allowing
bro,
that.
He has the spin move and cross, bro. That's what Reese is good at.
That's what Reese has always done. That's what I'm saying.
No, he hasn't done this all year.
You just spent 20 minutes telling me he's washed.
No, I said no. I've said he's not good in the role that he's in, bro.
That's the role he's in. That's where we want him.
Bro, but he has to spin move to get a cross off, man.
What are you saying?
Bro, at right back, he doesn't have to spin move to get a cross off.
He's at right back right now. And
oh my God. When he put that cross, that was right back?
Bro, that's Maresca's system that you say doesn't work.
But that's not right. That's not the right back space, though, bro. That's literally
it's not
a right
about
center.
Space. Reese is our right back. Maresca inverts our right backs, and Reese is exactly where we want Reese to be. He fits Maresca's system.
3-3-1-3, and people want to
forget the numbers.
No. It's literally what it is, though, bro. Like,
no, we're playing a 4-2-3-1, and Reese inverts from that wide position and is always at the top of the box. And who else do you want at the top of the box with the ball at their feet? That's where we want him. Reese is perfect for this position. That turn, trusting the teammates to be in the far post. Wiley, facts. It's more than that's why Reece James is in the squad. That's why he's our captain, and that's why I will never count him out.
That was class, but
injuries or not, he just belong. Like Reece can make it work, and
no one else is jumping for that goal, bro.
Oh yes, Noni. Oh, bro,
is it a shot on goal?
Score, bro. You gotta score, Noni. I'm bigging you up, bro. You just hit the target, dog. I can't believe you're this far behind me, Camilo. I'm so angry at the Peacock and its streams. Oh my God, Noni, this is the second time you've leaned back. Just hit it. Oh, it was okay. It was just wide of the goal. Got it. All that came from the team talk. That's why Reece James is proper Chelsea. You see, Camino. Wiley's gonna make you eat your words.
I mean, listen, bro. Listen, I said it myself.
Next time you say something about our team huddle, I want you to watch this highlight right here.
Bro, if you think that goal came from the team huddle, by all means, bro. I'll let y'all have that, bro.
Hey, man, it came from my captain, who I will never allow slander for my captain.
It's not slander, bro. It's just like it's just like honesty. You know what I mean?
It's a bad, honest observation.
It's not a bad, honest observation, bro. Like, look how many assists he has all season, bro. Like, let's just put the numbers up. Like, what? Like, if you want me to be
talk numbers, you can talk.
I'll talk numbers. Yeah, I could.
We literally saw it.
I know. I saw it, bro. And then let's see if he starts next game. Let's see if he starts next game. Let's see if he starts next game. Let's see if he starts next game, man.
You gotta eat your words.
No,
I can't tell.
Let's see if he starts next game, bro.
He will absolutely start next game.
Okay, I bet you he won't. And we could put a friendly wager up. Like, we'll do a video of it. Like, we gotta run the soccer field in a Chelsea bandana or something. But Reece won't start next game, bro.
Reece is not gonna start against Nottingham Forest. Out of here.
He's not. He didn't start against Newcastle.
Out of here.
He didn't start against Newcastle, bro.
Bro, we started Lavia and put Caicedo in because he has to start Enzo, and that's my issue. Maresca.
No, he didn't start. That's beyond the point. He won't play back to game. He won't play back-to-back games, bro.
He'll definitely Reece is here, man. Reece plays well every game he plays.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he won't play back-to-back games.
I mean, that's up to Maresca, and sometimes I don't know what Maresca does, but Charters is doing an Andre Santos edit. Bro, you got to put one of those Brazilian tracks on there.
Oh, it has to be one of those Amapiano records that they dance to all the time in the dressing room.
Yeah, they do those too. The Nika.
Yeah.
Either put Nika, it's spelled Nike, or do one of those like wine in Brazil, dance in Brazil. Wow, Jadon Sancho and a rare Chris Nkunku sighting. I'm so sad it didn't work out with Chris Nkunku, man. I hope he does well going back to Leipzig or wherever he ends up next summer or this summer.
He's gonna go. This team wants him. Oh no, what team is it? Oh, Liverpool wants him. That's the team that inquired.
Unfortunately, I can't see him getting in over Diaz, Jota. I can't see him playing at Liverpool, so I don't.
No, yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Referee, bro. Referee. Pedro Neto.
Yeah, I don't see him going over Jota at the moment, but I feel like Nunes leaves, so I feel like they're gonna need some more rotation.
Wiley, we're here, man. When you're next available. I mean, Wiley, you can hop on the live stream right now. I would love to see the atmosphere.
He said it's a bar. Yeah, it's a bar, but yeah, come on, let's see the atmosphere. Where's he at? Where's Wiley at?
I'd love to see the atmosphere of the if you got Chelsea supporters in your bar and it's loud. It's okay to just pop on just for a second. Reece James, man. I just cannot say one bad thing about him, bro. I can't.
I love him as a person, but I there's bad things you could say about him for sure.
I can't say one bad thing other than I hope he stays healthy.
See, but that's the thing, though. I'm not. Yo, I love the fact that he just did that to me. Was that Mason Mount? He did that to, or Garnacho?
No, that was Hoyland, but still.
No, it was Garnacho. It was Garnacho. Yeah. He number 17. Yeah, okay. I thought that was 7. I was like, if he did that, but Mason Mount got off the pitch already.
Ooh. So now Neto is starting to feel himself. Harry Maguire is trying to be rough with our boy Tyreek. Charters, the song is called Nika. It's from DJ Marifoso, Mariphoso, And I think this. Oh, it's called Nika with it's African M, like Mbappe, Mnike, Nika. I'm pretty sure it is. It's an Amapiano song, a really famous one. You can find it on YouTube. Wiley said, "Nah, I'm on 3rd and 13th Street in NYC. Just me. I don't drink."
Shout out to New York
Wait,
City,
so how are
baby.
you watching this game? 3rd and 13th Street.
He's on 3rd Ave and 13th Street. He's on the lower. He's over there by Union. He's over there by like Alphabet City, kind of sort of like a couple block off Alphabet City.
Pedro Neto is starting to.
There's a. Is he at a bar? I thought he was at a bar.
I thought you were at a bar too, Eric.
It could be a bar by himself. It'd be some bars like that. Oh, there's a shot on goal for Pedro Neto. Let's go.
He's actually starting to feel himself. After he megged Dorgu, he's about anytime the ball comes over that right side, he's about to cook. What I want to know is what the fuck are we doing, Noni? Did we not get good sleep last night?
That kid never gets good sleep. He's always
Come on. Camino, I don't know what you be saying sometimes, man.
What do you mean? He's having fun, bro. He's just a youngin having fun.
Oh,
Noni be enjoying himself, bro. Come on, man.
Noni's a baller. He needs to kind of take the bull by the horns a little bit more in this game because he's missed 2 saves. But that shot from Ahmad is like, all right, y'all, it's only 1-0. Let's not play your games.
Nice.
Charlie said, I'm going to dip for a little bit, but I'll be back with Andre Santos edit. Definitely, we'll see you in a second, Chardich.
Is Bald Rob better than Hair Rob?
Yes. Bald Rob is greater than, matter of fact, I'm going to post that. That is a dope ass. Bald Rob is greater than Balding Rob.
Balding Rob.
For sure.
Greater than sign.
Yeah, greater than, for sure. It was a great save, Wiley. It was a great save.
All in all, I like our rotation at right center back right now. Of Tosin and Chalobah, I like it, man.
I do not.
I like it.
I don't. First of all, I don't know any team that rotates center backs. It's just the fact that we can't find one that fits the profile. We just need a center back. You know, to be honest.
You don't know any team that rotates center backs?
Yeah, name one of the last Champions League winners in the last 5 years that rotate center backs. We got Real Madrid. They only rotated possibly out of. Wow, so Tariq George is coming off and Lavia is coming on. Does that mean Enzo's going up top? Like, what are we doing here?
Nah, Cole goes up top. Wait, what are we doing?
Exactly. Well, we don't have a striker, so it makes sense. I would rather put Enzo up top.
But then what do we wait? But who's left on the? I think Cole goes up top.
I mean, Cole's gonna float regardless. So
yeah, I think Cole goes false 9 now.
He'll go false 9. But then we have an overloaded midfield with Enzo.
Nah, Caicedo and Lavia. I feel like that's solid.
And then Enzo kind of floats in that 10.
Yeah, where he already has been, no, he hasn't been. He's been.
You know where he has been? He's been invisible. Is what I can't say one thing Enzo has done on this field.
Oh, that's a good shot too. Those are the 3 players I want from Strasbourg: Petrovic, Santos.
I don't want Petrovic back.
He just won goalkeeper of League On.
I think no, he didn't.
He's about to win it.
No.
That finished. Donnarumma just won it.
No, it wasn't Donnarumma. It was the guy from
not Chevalier.
Yes, it was Chevalier. Yep, exactly.
He shouldn't have won it. Rigged.
I mean, he balled this year.
Bro, have you seen Petrovic this year, bro?
I think Petrovic is good, but Monaco has like top 3 defenses in the league.
He's not on Monaco. Chevalier is on.
Chevalier is on.
He's on Leo.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro. It should have been Strasbourg.
I just Petrovic doesn't do it for me. I want a legitimate keeper to challenge.
Oh, see, that's disrespect.
I'm sorry. Like, I like Jorgensen, but he will always be a backup. Petrovic.
Jorgensen is Garbazio, bro. There's a whole documentary from La Liga called La Liga All Access on Netflix.
Yeah,
that shows him literally just being bad,
trying to do his best with Villarreal.
I'm trying to do his best. I love you. I love people like you. I love people like you. I need people like you, Matt, because I I took that as like, yo, bro, why would we ever sign this guy? This is an obvious like personality, like litmus test, and he not what we need. like, like this guy was talking to his girlfriend, like, I'm like, we suck.
See, you just don't like the reality show of it. But I actually appreciated seeing like a real side of this keeper who is clearly a good keeper. Wow, referee. Why are we not calling
Was
foul?
he good? He kept losing games, losing leads for them in the 90th minute, like being bad.
Yeah, I
Very Onana-esque. Very Onana-esque.
I don't know if they were keeper mistakes though. Like well, yeah, some of them were. Some of them were absolutely like Jorgensen, you're not up for it. But again, like, you know, again, like this is why I talk about Arsenal a lot, because Arsenal fans will see one thing and flop and just immediately, like, you don't remember when a lot of people turned on Robert Sanchez. He's not good enough. He's a put in Jorgensen. And I was like,
but that's the thing. When we signed Jorgensen, I was sick because I had already watched La Liga documentary before we even, and I'm like, what, did Todd Bowley just watch this and say, I want him or some shit? Like, what are we doing here? Because why are we getting him? One, we already have a lot of keepers, but like, if we need another keeper, we should get one that's proven at least.
Yeah,
there's so many people that we
like. Let's get Jan Sommer, like,
or Kobel. Like,
yeah,
Kobel's right there. Like Jan Sommer was right there, and we let him go to. And you know why? This is why I dislike the we need a tall keeper narrative, because we let Jan Sommer go to Inter Milan because he's a short keeper.
I mean, I prefer a tall keeper. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
yeah, but sometimes you need the Kepa Arrizabalagas, and sometimes you need the Jan Sommers.
I know Kepa, and more realistically, Iker Casillas is a baller, but I still prefer Courtois. Like, that's kind of how I am. I want to. I just, for defensive positions, I want guys who look scary, and I think you look scary as a 7-foot guy versus, you know.
Not yet. That's why Peter Cech wearing a helmet was cruel. Like,
yeah,
that shit was cruel. It was like, bro, I gotta, you know why I gotta, you know how I got this helmet, bro? Like, right. It's like, chill, man.
I want to highlight this comment from Wiley because he said it, and I agree with him on this. He said 10 minutes left, game management. But oh no, that's not what I was saying. Enzo will thrive having Caicedo and Lavia behind him, and I've already seen Enzo on the ball more than I have all game.
So what you were saying earlier, Matt, he works better in a 3 midfield system.
I agree.
And being a part of that 3 midfield system.
I agree.
So that's what
we're never going to have that with Cole.
Well, we would if we would just play Cole right wing.
Yeah, I mean, Cole, yes, I agree. But Cole being in a free roaming Dele Alli position, even though teams don't do it often, it suits him more. Like, I do think he does well coming off the right wing and cutting in left, but he's not really fast, and he's not going to be so defensive.
Yo, so Caicedo is a demon, bro.
He is. He's absolutely.
He is, like, when people say he's playing like a man possessed, the definition is Caicedo.
Absolutely.
And
I think he took off his mask too. Like, he's like
he's going crazy. This guy's nuts. This guy is a different man.
Yeah, like, he doesn't play around, man. Like, literally our best player for sure. Charted says, please do a FIFA stream straight after this. Man, if only. Actually, I think I could probably get a FIFA. Nah, I can't. I got some work to do.
Charted, I can't either, man. Later. The Knicks are on. It's a double header for me.
It's a big game. It's so crazy how early that game starts. I don't know.
I hate being on the West Coast for that point and for the East Coast game, right, because it's like because it's like, damn.
I like being on the West Coast because, you know, you're not watching games at midnight. Look at our captain, my captain. Let him know. Big up them.
This is a good win, though.
This is a good one.
Everybody.
I was literally about to say.
See, we're on the same page. Because this is the thing. Like, I love, like, when we know how to take that energy and actually do something with it. You know what I mean? And understand that we still the what we're trying to aim for, and the like whatever. Like, you know, we have goals and the willingness to want to reach them. You know, like, there's, you know, whether that huddle kind of put urgency in them into the second half, they definitely got it going. That honestly, that one shot, that one brilliant moment from Reece James is the only moment in this game, Matt, that we look to have a clear shot at goal. And Reece James gave us, you know, a beautiful moment there to really break
That was a beautiful goal. The only thing I'm missing in anything from this game is Cole Palmer putting his stamp on it and Noni finishing the balls that he should have finished. Everything else I think was played perfectly.
I agreed. I feel like, yeah. I mean, Noni and Neto did what they had to do. Cole, did what they had to do. Everyone really stepped up to the occasion. And, obviously we're playing a 16th place team.
I love it. You're going to see in a second, Cole Palmer runs down Harry Maguire, and Maguire, fuck you, bro. Fuck off, Maguire. Oh, man, I love it. Damn, one person I haven't seen on this chat in a long time is my boy Mike D, our Jamaican Eat Pray baller. He's a Chelsea fan. Hopefully he's doing all right. We'd love to see you next time. I'm sure we're going to see him in the Conference League live stream, but definitely one of our ballers we're looking for. Also, Antonio. Oh, man, referee. So we're just killing this game off. We can go ahead. Eric Wise says, can I share a vid? I was at 34th Street after Game 4 Knicks win. Oh, I'm sure that was crazy. I'm sure. You can't share it on here. We ain't no Knicks fans on here except for Camino, but
I'm sorry. He's what are you, a Wizards fan?
You're gonna have to go to Camino's corner for that. He said, what am I, a Wizards fan? Hey, you're gonna have to go to Camino's corner. Come check back in next year. Lakers in 6.
Okay. Oh, you a Laker fan? Like, are you a LeBron fan?
I'm a Lakers fan. I am a LeBron fan too, but growing up in Atlanta and Sharif Abdul-Rahim and Jason Terry being the only players to look up to.
Sharif is a great player though to look up to.
A baller, but
and like
when Kobe got to the league, I went purple and gold officially.
Oh, really?
That's what it happened. It was
cool.
like I was watching ball, and at that age, when you're like 5 or 6, you're not picking a team. You're not really. It's different in New York. I think it's like it's.
No. I was very close to being a Denver Broncos fan just for that same reason. You know what I mean? For like during like NFL era, like mid 90s, I was like, oh, the Broncos look cool. What's this and all this shit? And
you were supposed to be a Giants fan, not a Jets fan, right? You were supposed to be a Giants fan. And
I am a Giants fan.
Okay, you're a Giants
fan.
I
am a Giants fan, but at a young age, I asked my pops like, yo, who's the good guys? Who's the bad guys? And he was like, none of them. They're all trying to play to win the game. I'm like, the Broncos look cool. He goes, yeah, but we are Giants fans.
What was Broncos during that time? Was that John Elway for you?
Yeah, that was like the end of it. You know what I mean? I was watching that shit. I was mad young. This is like, I'm telling you like a 4-year-old memory right now. Like this is like I'm just like, yo. And that's when I realized like all my favorite teams are blue.
Folks don't realize how, that's facts too. Folks don't realize, I mean, that's not for me, but like, I hear you on that. Like folks don't realize being young and picking teams, like, yes, it's regional. And for a lot of cultures, it's like regional because they don't leave, but America is such a melting pot. People go to different places, all around, that for our generation, it was like the color of the team, the star player on the team at that time, what things we're looking at. Like, all of my friends were Arsenal fans, or a lot of them were, and I was an Arsenal.
Oh, bro.
I was going to be a Man United fan because I remember when we first got Premier League on, I think it was on Goal TV back in the day. They would only show Man United games, and I remember seeing Cristiano pop on the scene. That was like 2003 or something, right? So I'm probably in middle school at this point, and going into high school, and then 2004 came, and that was Jose Mourinho, Drogba.
Yeah.
And it was like my first real understanding and becoming aware of Chelsea. Come on, yo. We're trying to push for this second goal. And then Chelsea became it. It was like blue is the color, and Drogba was that guy. And, like it was just a no-brainer. And that was the same thing for basketball for me. It was like Kobe came in the league. Nobody could stop talking about Kobe. And then, Lakers were good at that time. And then I was just like, yep, I'm a Laker fan.
Yep. Like for me, I was a big, like in 2002, I was a big Argentina fan. Ecuador wasn't that good yet. Like so I was a big Hernan Crespo fan.
Yeah,
and,
Crespo.
And Gabriel Batistuta. Those are my guys. So I was a big fan of Italian soccer. And then that brought me to when Hernan Crespo goes to Chelsea for those couple years. And then that's when I was just like, oh, I like this team. But I wasn't a solidified fan until Mourinho comes in and wins, because when Antonio Valencia goes to Manchester United, it took everything in me to not become a United fan.
I was
Like,
about to say Valencia really put on for Ecuador.
I was like, if I don't, the reason why Caicedo wears the number 25 right now is because Antonio Valencia wore
Yeah.
it in Manchester
At
United.
Man United, yeah.
Like, that's the only reason why. Like, people asked so many times, what number is Caicedo gonna wear? And I said 25, because even though it's Gianfranco Zola's number,
This looks like it's going to be a red card for the young center back. Aiden Heaven
blood is an unk.
only got a yellow.
Yo, they called us unks, man. They calling us unks, man.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. The chat is young. So every once in a while, if you mention something like 03 or something like, oh, yeah, you and Unk.
You and unk. I'm deaf unk, bro. I'm deaf unk, bro.
Facts, Wiley. This is the most Unk thing we can say. The young kids is lacking loyalty in this generation. They just switch teams like it's nothing.
Bro, listen, man. I was a big Totti fan. Big Totti fan. When it came to Serie A, Roma was my thing, and his loyalty is remarkable.
So how do you feel about Trent leaving Liverpool?
It's like Liverpool, like losers to go from they went like Michael Owen, Steve McMahon, like that's what they do. Like, you know what I mean? Not many English players go play in Real Madrid, and the ones that did, they're from the north.
Yeah, facts.
They're from the north. London people, they know loyalty.
That is interesting. You're right. You're right about that. That's like, wow, I love the passion Reese is showing right now. Kicking the ball off players and just shouting at the crowd. This is a good win for us.
This is an amazing win.
You're right about that. The most Englishmen who have come to have even tried to play their trade. You're right. They came from Liverpool, which is funny. Steve McMahon. And those guys didn't do well. I don't know how Trent is going to do. Time will tell.
I mean, yeah, time will tell. I think in the 5 at the back situation over there, it'll be super solid.
It'll be super solid.
Yeah, I'm actually like I told Barca fans they need to chill out, like with all the chatter, because Xabi Alonso is coming for blood.
Bro,
like that's a Real Madrid player.
I love Lamine Yamal, but if Lamine wants to be more than a 17-year-old dream, he might have to leave Barcelona, because you're right. With Xabi Alonso and all the firepower they got at Madrid, this is just, they needed to lose this season. Because I think next, and Mbappe to score 40, because I think next year.
I love Cincinnati. FC Cincinnati is right now, like for the last 2.5 years, 3 years, been my favorite. Like, so just to watch. Like, I'm not a fan of them, but I'm a fan of watching them play. For the last 3 years, FC Cincinnati has been playing amazing ball. They got this guy named Denke over there right now. He's a beast, bro. He's a monster of ball, bro. Low-key Chelsea should get him. He just came from Genk, like to FC Cincinnati for I don't know what reason. But probably just to fill that one player rule that the MLS has or whatever, like that designated player. Yeah, that's probably to fill that designated player position. But whatever, he's a baller. I think his name is Kevin Denke, bro. Really, whenever you have time, take your time to as a big man striker, you enjoy to see his gameplay.
Yeah, I gotta see it, man. I'm honestly like embarrassed to say that I haven't been keeping up with MLS. I've been keeping up with LAFC, but I honestly don't know what's going on in MLS right now.
It's also messy. It's because like the schedule is so weird.
Yeah, the schedule's weird. The champions last year, LA Galaxy, are now just absolute garbage. We got El Tráfico this weekend, and is anybody excited? I don't think Galaxy's won a game this season.
That's what's up. I also want to shout what Wiley just said, though, because FC Cincinnati is one of those teams that was USL. That came up through USL.
They're an expansion team.
They are an expansion,
and they're baller.
And hold so shout out to
we got a counterattack. Malo Gusto pass. Oh, he just ran out of gas, unfortunately. We want to score. We want to score this like last dagger, but it just doesn't look like it's happening. Kobe Mainu. It's a cautionary tale though about bigging up players too young.
Yo, Malo Gusto should never be in this position, bro. He should never be in that position, bro. Never, bro. That's gonna happen 9 times out of 10 if Malo Gusto is in that position. He doesn't know what to do. He just doesn't know what to do.
Oh shit! I didn't even see this guy. We're getting all kinds of entertainment here. We got a fan, a pitch invader.
Oh,
He's wearing
dude.
He's wearing a blue shirt, so you can't even see him, and he just gets tackled. Oh
He's
my
wearing a
God.
blue shirt. Where's he
And
at?
it's-
Oh my God. Oh
and
my
it's a-
God.
And it's
Oh my
an
God.
idiot because all he's doing is adding time to this game. We don't want more time on this game. Let's finish this shit.
He's a fake player. He's a United player that put on a Chelsea jersey. I'm not. I know your tactics, United. I see your tactics, United.
Right? You think it was a United fan putting on a blue
As a
shirt?
United staff member from the board,
From the board.
from the boardroom.
This is Amarin's like, all right, bring in.
Audible.
Right. Omaha.
This is like the kid who prank called Shador Sanders during the draft.
Oh, right, exactly. Oh my God, Lavia so in control, bro.
All right, blow this final whistle. Let me get the
And
final
yeah.
whistle reaction.
Cole just kicks it away.
Yeah,
He just-
GG's. Give me that.
And game OV, bro. Game blouses. That's a good win for us. That means we are back into 5th place. We're in because Man City hasn't played. We're actually in 4th place. Which means Villa is in 5th and City is now in 6th. But obviously, City play Bournemouth tomorrow. We're hoping for a loss there. A good win for us. We got one more big win, big game against Nottingham Forest. They're going to be a tough team, but I think we have the perfect team to match up with them. Oh, hold on. HD scoreboard is off. What a win for us Blues, baby.
Let's put it, man.
Eric Wiley said the pitch invader just got Goldberg speared. That's a fact. Charted said the edit will be
What
ready
a
soon.
win. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
this is
go.
our big-
Let's go.
Won it. This is
Look at
absolutely
that.
won-
Look at that
Matthew
goal
Hankinson,
difference. Look at
my
that
boy.
GD.
Matthew Hankinson's joining from Instagram. If you're still on, bro, come on, you Blues. What did you think about that win, bro? So happy to see at least how that goal kind of developed. We still definitely are lacking in attack. Cole Palmer still doesn't quite seem like the Cole Palmer he was last, before the term of the year. But again, it was a good win. The goal, I can't stress it enough how beautiful it was. Like, it was Caicedo bombed one out to Noni, who took it down, pulled it back, it recycled around the back, got to Reece James. He did some interesting turn move, hit a far post ball to Cucurella of all people, and Cucurella with the goal. Love it. I would love to see that being like the 3rd goal in the game. I still want to see our attackers actually get goals, but that's what we got. What else do we got? Put it in the corner. Game management could win. Yeah, bro. Camino, let me put you back on. Can I put you back on screen just to outro?
Yeah, we can outro this.
Let's outro this. Show camera, it says. There he is.
My God,
There's
I'm
the guy.
so happy right now. I'm talking all this crap. I'm going. I got one of my friends from the UK who always says that Manchester United is just football heritage, and that they deserve they deserve to win things, and like when they do, it's like Fergie time, and it's just dark
Which makes
arts,
sense.
which
makes sense.
dark
But,
arts.
yeah.
And I'm just like to troll him because I don't think he's Nigerian. I think he might be Ghanaian, but whatever. Whole point, I'm like, that's like white supremacy adjacent, like that football heritage talk. Like, I don't want to hear it, bro. I'm like that football heritage talk. Like miss me with the Bugsy babes. Like, I respectfully, like, you know what I mean. It's just like, I didn't see it. Like, I don't, I was like in the 60s, there was no black athletes in the Prem. You know what I mean? 70s, 80, like it's for me, it's like the Prem really becomes a thing. And
yeah, that's why I don't even talk about the Prem until it's actually the Premier League after 1992. People can talk about all the heritage they want, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, you Liverpool fans and Arsenal fans and all you other fans who be claiming all those trophies, like Chelsea's trophy cabinet, modern era.
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Modern squad. Modern squad. Facts. It is facts.
you know. And with that being said, you know, I don't know if we get Champions League, it's gonna put us like, oh man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Great win. Enzo still has no engine.
We're one game away. We're one game away from Champions League. We just and it's in our hands. All we need to do is win out. That's it. So right now, as I look at the table, it looks to be, obviously we got Villa in 5th, City at 6th. Nottingham Forest are still back there with 62 points. Who do they play this weekend? They play West Ham tomorrow at 6 a.m. So there's a lot of games. There's a lot still to happen. This is a top 5 race. It's going to go down to the wire. But we did our job. We didn't do our job against Newcastle earlier this week. We did our job today, and that's all we can do. And we just keep going forward. United, like we said, United aren't really here for this anyway. They're just trying to get stay healthy for the
they just need match fitness. They need to keep those players warm. They need to keep those players warm. They can't ice those players either.
Yeah.
This is a great team to go up against and try to compete, but you can't beat this London team. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, as a Chelsea fan, I know we don't want to hear it, but I think Spurs gets their first trophy.
Funny you say that, because it's the one time I'll be rooting for United this year, and I don't know why. It's just like Spurs getting a trophy is just weird.
I think Harry Kane. I think that's what it is. I think the shit is just lifted, like the Babe Ruth curse. Like it's just over. Like
Harry Kane
everything just lifted it all. Yes.
Yo, if Spurs get a European trophy before Arsenal, there will be hell to pay.
Not the hell we need. That's what we need. That's the reality check that United one needs. Let's be real. United. Think about how United got to the Europa League final. Let's remember. Let's rewind the tape. They win the FA Cup final against City. Take the Europa League spot away from us that we qualified for.
Right.
Then we get pushed into Conference League. So now we're a Conference League team.
Right.
But really we're a Europa League team. But we get pushed out because these guys who got 10th place last year win the FA Cup.
Yep.
So boom, they get Europa League. So now
that is that football heritage that you're talking about with United.
It's sick. No, it's gaming the system. It's sick, and this is why it's gaming the system. And this is why, for those of you who are saying Europa League shouldn't get you Champions League, if you win it, I'm for it. I don't know. Like, I think winning Europa League should get you Champions League. I do not think it gives you a path. You could do the playoff stuff. You're not directly
playoff.
I don't. No more direct. Woo-ha.
Yeah, I could do that. Like they get in the same playoffs that like the second tier teams in the
like a real easy leagues. One, like a real easy one. Yeah, like an Austrian
they're gonna have to play like
an Austrian,
Bruges
exactly,
or something, or
PSV or something.
PSV. Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah, but I'd rather that because now we're here where Manchester United gets 10th last year,
or 16th
wins the FA Cup, about to get 15th, and then if they win, they go to Champions League. Get out of here.
But again, with this new Champions League format, they're going to wash out so quickly unless they
whatever it is. I could see that Ruben Amorim is a tournament coach. He likes that kind of format. Like you see what he does with Sporting in the Champions League. He beheads Man City. He was doing amazing stuff. Now he goes to Europa League with United. Even during if the Premier League he's hot garbage, he finds a way to progress. So now I don't even want to give him the chance. Do not give him the opportunity. We know Spurs is gonna flounder because they're gonna sack Ange whether they win or not.
Ange is gone. No matter what.
So regardless, they're gonna have to do some rebuilding and.
If I'm United, I'm not sacking Amorim after this year.
No, they're not sacking Amorim. But what we cannot let happen is to let them go in there. We can't let them step foot into they need to, like Arsenal, all these teams that are football heritage need to understand that the guards, like you're done. You're done, kid. You're done here. Like you're done.
Here's one thing. I honestly think I really want City to drop points and not be in the Champions League next year. I would be so interested to see what that looks like.
Who do they play?
They play Bournemouth, and
They
it's
could drop
possible.
points there.
Bournemouth, they could.
They
but
have Bournemouth have beat them, I think, this year, if anything.
Let me see. AFC Bournemouth. I can click head to head. I love FOTMob, by the way. I use FOTMob all the time. They lost to City in the FA Cup, but they did beat them in November in the Premier League 2-1. So it's possible. Come on, Justin Kluivert and the rest of y'all boys.
I love Antoine Semenyo.
Yeah, Semenyo. Who's the who's
Evan Nelson?
No, there's another player in the striker. Oh,
Yeah,
it is
well,
Evan Nelson.
Evan
It is
Nelson.
Evan Nelson. No, I think it's Tavernier. I'm thinking about.
Oh, Marcus Tavernier.
Yeah.
They have Tavernier. They have Dango Ouattara.
Yeah, they got a lot of players.
They have, bro, Milos
Oh.
Kerkez. They have our goalie making him look great. So
Yeah.
Kepa has to do the thing, essentially. Kepa, do the thing.
Right. It's Crystal Palace they're playing. They are playing Crystal Palace, but they play them in the FA Cup tomorrow, Chardich. Then they play Bournemouth back in the league on Monday, I believe.
You know how many teams in the Premier League? Have you seen like that edit where it's like shows how many Premier League teams could be playing in Europe next year?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous amount. It's like 9 to 10, like 11 teams that could be playing next
I
year
think
in
it's
Europe.
10 teams, from Conference League through to the 6 Champions League games that we are.
And then Crystal Palace, who could possibly beat Man City, and then they're in a Europa League team.
Right, and then there'll be a Europa League team. So there's so many stuff. Oh, Mike, I was just talking about you. Mike D on Instagram has just tapped in, bro. A big win for us. A good game, great game. I wish you were here on the stream, bro. I'm gonna put it out there now. I'm doing a party for no, I'm doing a party for the Champions League final because that's on a Saturday. But I'm going to be here 2 Wednesdays or a Wednesday from this Wednesday. This Wednesday is Conference League, Europa League final. We'll watch that here too. But then the next Wednesday is the big one.
Oh, what a hate watch!
Yes,
what a hate watch!
We're gonna have a huge hate watch. Massive 3 points, Mike, for sure. But yeah, we're gonna be here for all of these finals. It's going to be Wednesday is Europa League. Then the next Wednesday is Conference League. And then that Saturday is going to be Champions League.
So it's a week apart from Europa League and Conference League?
Say it again.
It's 1 week apart finals? That gives us more time?
After Europa League, too.
So where does the Nottingham Forest game fall for us then? After, before the final?
Nottingham Forest is Sunday. The final's on Wednesday.
Woo! Where's the final at?
That's a good question. I don't know where the Conference League final is. I think it's in Switzerland. Let me double check. Hold on. Chelsea. Our next match is against Forest on May 25th, right? So that's
Chat, this is how we do this. We got to find the logistics. I want to make sure the boys is ready. I need to make sure they in the infrared sauna getting their limbs right, because we about to be the first team to ever win all European trophies available to the people.
Conference League final is Wednesday, May 28th. Oh no, that's the referee. No, that's the stadium. Tazerksia near Arena.
Oh, we're in Poland?
We're in Wrocław. Is that Poland?
We're in Poland?
It's Estadio Municipal Breslava. And yeah, this looks like Poland. It's in Wrocław, Poland. So that's where we're going to be.
We're in Poland. All right. So we're in Poland after being, are we home or we're in Nottingham for the game, for the Nottingham Forest game?
I think we're home for the Forest game. Let me double check that too. That's a great question.
And 2 back-to-back home games would be amazing.
That would be great. That's a good question. Nope. We're at Nottingham.
Too good to be true. Too good to be true. And their defense is solid right now, guys. I want to let you know that Matt Sells has been out of his mind this year. Yeah. Regardless of the downfall that they've had, Matt Sells has been amazing. Murillo is amazing. Olaina is great. I think his name is Milinkovic. I think that's the last name, I think he's the Serbian that's next to Murillo. They've been playing great. So it's gonna be another do or die game. But we're
Musa B
here.
on Instagram. That feeling after beating Man U. This is a good Friday for us, y'all.
Oh yeah, I'm rubbing it in. I'm telling you, my friends they're trying to be normal right now. They're trying to be like they're trying to be like Chelsea definitely has more talent than United. Like they're trying to cop a plea and be nice so that I don't go in on them right now. Like I'm like, all right, you're getting roasted.
Go
buddy.
in 17-9. We're all having bad seasons. Y'all are just having worse ones. United. I will say, Camino, this is my last thing. Reece got to start this last 2 games. Reece got to start in the Europa League final.
You know what? I'm not going to argue with you with that. I'm not going to argue with that because at the end of the day, do I want Reece to be who we know he could be? Yes. I'm not going to ever deny that. I never want him to not be who he know. We all know who he could be. You know what I mean? But I want to put put him in a position to thrive, though. That's all I'm saying. I want him to be great. So that's why I wish that we I don't know. I feel like Maresca is too worried about getting his system to work as opposed to looking at the players he has and making the best system for what we have. And I feel like that's why I feel like Maresca, if knock on wood, something fails and we don't get Champions League, it's on that stubbornness from Maresca. I feel like that's what I'm saying. That's because it's not on Reece, bro. Reece is obviously, bro, come on,
Reece,
bro.
All Reece had to do was just get healthy and be back. And look
I love this. I love this guy for no reason.
To your point, Maresca, we do need to figure that out for next year, but that's a next year thing.
That is a next year thing.
He's not going to change his tactics.
No, he's not. He's not.
And figure out how to win these next 2 games. That's literally it. We just got 2 games as Chelsea fans and as Blues. Let's just win these 2 games. That's it. All right, y'all. We're going to get out of here. Mike, we will see. Yeah, Mike says that assist was something else. Facts. We love it. Captain, my captain. All of my folks in the chat, I appreciate you tapping in. Obviously, go follow this man, Camino. Go find him at Camino's Corner. He's obviously got good hot takes. He's passionate about the game. This is the stuff we love. Yo, remember, we got a St. Mirren live stream tomorrow. I'm going to finally do it for my Scottish boys, for you, Chartits. Chartits also wanted you to know, Camino, that he's got an edit that he wants you to see that he's making. A lot of guys.
Hey, put that link in if you could, so I could copy it. Or where would it be? Come on. Let me get some direction.
We'll have to throw it in there. Just find him or follow him or
got you.
Subscribe on YouTube. We'll tap that in. But definitely, I love connecting all of these fans, all of my Scotland fans that I'm adopting and making them pseudo Chelsea fans. We're all here for it, man. I hope everybody has a beautiful Friday. Good luck to the Knicks. Honestly, I think Boston plays better without Tatum. Low key, this is gonna be tough game.
That's a hot take, and I like that. I'm a Jaylen Brown guy. Even I'm a Knicks fan. I'm a Knicks fan through and through. But when I look at that Celtics team, the guy who I'm you my Honda guy. I will want you on the Knicks is Jaylen Brown. Yeah, it's not Jason Tatum.
He does everything. Jaylen Brown and Derek White. Just
I mean,
there's I can't even call him unsung, but
Drew Holiday too. I need
Drew Holiday.
Everybody but Jason Tatum. But you know what? Jason Tatum throw up the rock 50 million times and gets so many buckets. So it's Kobe, yeah, it's your man's. It's because of your man's, man.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. Shoot that shot.
You know what I mean?
If nobody else can get it.
Everybody right now is I wish I grew up watching Chelsea. I grew up watching Drogba. I grew up watching Hazard.
He grew up watching Kobe, and that's
he grew up watching Kobe, man. You got to watch the greats, man. And that's the note I think we got to. I feel like Reece, this interview that he's giving right now is giving great. The last 3 interviews we've had as a club has been showing so much maturity from the club. I feel like they've been reflecting a lot. I don't know, that Cole interview where he had Caicedo besides him. I think it was the Liverpool win, or I think that was a great interview, and it just showed I think it was the game that Cole scored his first goal.
We got character, man. We got it. We got 2 more games. That's it. 2 more games to make this happen. Tap in tomorrow, St. Mirren, and then next week we got it. Also for my followers, I'm dropping another reel today. Go check it out. It's some cool POV footage. You know how I do. See a big man do his thing on the field. All right, y'all. Camino, I will see you. Appreciate you tapping in, brother.
Always appreciate you for having me.
Appreciate you tapping in. Chardish, my dog. We'll see you tomorrow. We're doing it for you, bro, my dog. Mike D, we'll see you midweek for the for our conference league final. That's what's next, man. Everybody, I appreciate everybody, and we will see y'all soon. I'm gonna go ahead and play Chardich's intro as we get out of here. Have a great weekend, y'all. Come on, you Blues. Peace. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Matt Marshall. Welcome to the EPB Watch Party.
Precious.